2, 1. What is up, folks? We are back. Episode 49. We are back. I finally have a co-host again. It's been quite some time. And here we are. We got John. It's been quite a few weeks since any of us have been together. It's been me solo. Some events have transpired since then. A certain person is no longer part of our community, so it is what it is. But let's get straight to it. So we're going to start with the usual, the anime, and then it's going to get a lot more controversial very quickly. This video will probably be demonetized, but I don't give a fuck, honestly. But let's start out with, this is not power scaling based. This is ranking the Akatsuki based off their character. Like how good they are as characters, not how strong they are. So John, what would you think? How strong? Who's like the best character? Like the ranking character wise? Like who's the best characters?
Who's the best? Who's like best character? How many people are in the Akatsuki again? Like
There's
10 people, right?
10 people. Yeah. There's like Itachi,
10?
Obito, Pain, Kisame, Sasori, Daedra, Conan, Kakazu.
I'm gonna go.
Hidan and Zetsu. Yeah.
Would I? Obviously, I would go Itachi number 1.
Good pick.
Itachi number 1. Probably Pain number 2. It's hard because I really want to.
You like them both?
I really want to put Obito.
Oh yeah, he's tough
Up there because but he wasn't really like he didn't really show his true powers till he fully revealed himself.
Yeah, that's true.
But so for number 2, I'll put Pain.
Yeah.
Number 3, this is tough. Probably Kisame.
I like Kisame. It's pretty cool.
Kisame number 3. 4. That's tough for me.
It's pretty solid characters. Yeah.
Pretty solid for like the top 3. It's just hard
Yeah.
for me to put the rest of them. Obviously, what's that? Damn it, I had the dude with the art. Fuck.
Daedra.
Brain fart here. Daedra. There you go.
Yeah.
Thank you. I had a brain fart first.
He's a good character, actually. Underrated, I think.
He's a good character, but I don't think he's as powerful as the top 3. So he's obviously
as far as power,
on the bottom tier.
Yeah, he's not.
He's bottom tier. So is Sasori.
Sasori's pretty. He has a lot of swag factor about him for sure.
Yeah, definitely a lot of swag.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean those are Conan, probably number 5, like probably top 5, right around there.
Yeah. So I guess you want to finish yours, or you want me to give mine?
Oh, you go ahead. You can go.
Okay. So I'm not gonna lie, I love Itachi, but damn, it's between Itachi and Pain for number 1 as far as the best character, but shit. I guess I would slightly give it to Itachi because Pain got talk no jutsu at the end. He like kind of had a complete 180 in his ideology when Naruto talk no jutsu'd him. That's the only flaw. It's the Pain arc is still my favorite arc of all time, but I would slightly have Itachi over him. But I love Pain. He's very complex, but I would say Itachi is one of the most revered and loved characters in the entire Naruto verse due to his polarizing presence, which he was one of the most polarizing figures, and noble philosophy, seemingly always putting himself last, to such an extent that he was willing to be hated by the very village he was protecting, which included his little brother Sasuke, who I think he loved more than anyone else, honestly. I would definitely consider Itachi a realist as far as his philosophy because to an extent, he was cognizant of the fact that you sometimes need to sacrifice someone or something for the greater good, which is probably the main reason why he ended up kind of complying with Danzo and saying, well, if I don't kill the clan, more people are going to die, including my own brother, so I have to make a choice. So I think he was cognizant of the reality of the situation he was put in and the reality of what Danzo was. And I always say the third Hokage had like a lack of initiation and leadership, which is why Danzo did what he did. If Hiruzen had more of a like Iron Fist kind of personality, I think Danzo would have never even got to that point with the Uchiha. If he was kind of like a Tobi Rama, he would have been like, Danzo, I'm the main guy. I'm the fucking main guy. You're not doing shit while I'm in power. But I feel like he kind of gave the nod to Danzo too much, and Itachi realized that, so he's like, you know what, I have to kill the clan. And I don't even need to explain why he's one of the most impactful characters in the entire series. I mean, so he was literally Itachi's, Sasuke's motivation throughout the whole storyline. And he's one of the most complex and I think polarizing figures in the entire Naruto verse. But Pain, he's a different flavor of character. So I have him on number 2, barely. Honestly, if he didn't have that Talk No Jutsu moment, which I know is part of the story, is like the only way you're gonna defeat a character at the level of Pain is to have Talk No Jutsu. But either way, it kind of rubbed me the wrong way. I was like, really? But at the same time, I'm glad they didn't kill Kakashi off. I was like, oh fuck, thank God he's alive still. But it's a double-edged sword. But basically, what I would say about Pain, yeah, I actually thought when I was like a kid watching it, I actually thought he was gone. I was like, oh fuck. But yeah. So Pain was a very complex character with his own particular ideology that made him. Now, Suikage, for you guys who know who he is, he calls him a morally gray character. He's not like pure evil. He's morally gray. Like his ideology isn't evil, I would say. So to explain it, he basically did commit vile acts on the surface. Similar to Madara, though, he wanted to end the seemingly infinite cycle of love and hate. He always talked about the cycle of pain and how he wanted to end the cycle of pain through, I think what I would call it is he wanted to give significant pain to such an extent that the cycle would end in its entirety. I think that's what his whole ideology was. And he had like a god complex, which we saw when he fucked up the whole village. Like it was like he was a child in the sand, literally. That's how easy he did it. As far as impact, he was very impactful, like to the viewer, stealing the show away. I think all of us can agree with that. During his arc, which to this day is my favorite arc, where he really did seem like a god amongst boys. It is safe to say he shook the very foundation of the main character as well for a second. He kind of had Naruto doubting himself. When he questioned Naruto after he defeated him, he asked him, like, what's your idea of justice? And Naruto's like, I don't fucking know, man. I don't know. Like, he really doubted himself. He kind of had him defeated in more than one way. Not just physically, but mentally, up until Minato came and intervened in his consciousness. He talked to him, and that's when he kind of regained his grip on his ideology. But for a second, he had him fucking doubting himself, which is why the Nine Tails came out. It's a big reason why.
Yeah.
So he was that impactful. If you have that much of an impact on Naruto, I mean, you're gonna be up there. So overall, he was a polarizing presence since the first time he appeared before our eyes. So he's definitely number 2. Number 3, Obito. I think the only flaw with Obito is, I would say, the particular catalyst for him becoming evil. Everyone kind of shits on him. He's like, oh, just because his girl died, he became the next Madara. I'm like, that is kind of true, but that's not the only reason. It does kind of rub us the wrong way. It makes him seem like a simp, like the epitome of a simp. Yeah, but it was more than that. Basically, Madara manipulated him for many years. Manipulated him, brainwashed him into kind of conforming to his own like pessimistic, cynical perspective and ideology, and it worked. I think he set the whole Rin thing up to kind of complete the change in trajectory of Obito's philosophy. So once he saw that, he lost hope, and he basically became Madara 2.0. That was Madara's job the whole time. That was his plan the whole time. But either way, even with all that, he was definitely impactful, definitely very intimidating. As soon as we thought he was Madara, he never seemed threatened. Even in like the Five Kage Summit, he seemed like he knew he could fuck everybody up. He like sat there telling. I remember when he told the Five Kage at the Five Kage Summit his plan, and he did it so casually. He's like, "Yep, I'm going to take over the world, and there's nothing any of you can do about it." Like they're all sitting there like shitting their pants. That's how intimidating he was. So I'm sure for a lot of us, when Naruto first came out, we probably did think he was Madara for a while, like before we knew about everything now, because he was so intimidating, so polarizing, and everything was so easy to him. The only challenge he really had was when he fought Minato as a child, as a teenager. That was his only real challenge up until the war arc, when Naruto got KCM2 and all that, and we found out that he was Obito. But extremely intimidating, extremely threatening, definitely impactful. I mean, I think what Obito represents is he's what Naruto would have been if Naruto would have lost hope. I think that's what he would have became, because he was Naruto before he became the villain, honestly. So he kind of mirrors Naruto, and I think we saw that in the war arc when he kept staring at Naruto and being like, why isn't this guy breaking? I broke, why isn't he breaking? I was just like him. Like, he wanted to break Naruto to kind of justify his own actions, which I think was a very clever thing to do for Kishimoto. He was very clever in kind of making that apparent. And Obito is very underrated. Very underrated. I think he is one of the best characters in the show, despite his simp nature. Well, seemingly simp nature. I think he's much more complex than just being a simp. Casuals are gonna call him a simp. Like when they talk about simps, they talk about Obito, but he's much more well-rounded than that. So he's definitely number 3 to me. So next up, this is where it gets more tough because the other characters aren't as explored, I'd say, as these 3. But Kisame would probably be number 4. He had his own sense of honor, I think. I mean, the way he died was very noble, ironically, being the guy he was. He went to the grave with the secrets that he had. And him and Itachi, I think, had a legitimate friendship. I don't think it was just a duo for the sake of being a duo, like, let's say, Daedra and Sasori. Like, they were just duos to be duos. Like, Sasori hated his ass. Or Hidan and Kakazu. Like, Kakazu doesn't give a shit about anything except money. But Kisame and Itachi, they had, like, real friendship. I think Kisame was actually a pretty decent guy as far as deep down. Obviously, he committed a lot of atrocities. But I think he was very loyal. Yeah, he was very loyal, and he went to the grave with it, literally. He was very intimidating, especially when I saw him when we first saw him in Shippuden, when he like fucked up Team Guy, and Guy had to open the 6th gate, I think, to deal with a 30% chakra, 30% clone. It was only had 30% of his chakra, and he literally had to go to the 6th gate to deal with him. And he took down Killer B, which is very impressive. Who was like a perfect Jinchuriki. I think it's safe to say, yeah, he's definitely my number 4, and underrated as well. I think he's underrated. Now number 5,
and the fact that he has some Jinchuriki in him. Not like he's not a Jinchuriki, but he has Jinchuriki like power level is insane. Yeah,
he's insanely powerful, and stated to have the most chakra, I think, in the Akatsuki. I think that's what they said about him. But number 5, Sasori. So Sasori has like a very unique kind of presence. I think he has like a swag factor that maybe none of these guys have except like the top 3. He's like very cool and collected. His background story, which we saw when he lost to Sakura and Chiyo, because let's be honest, I feel like he was a guy that had nothing to lose. I feel like he was, ironically, I don't know if that's the right word, he was an empty vessel. He was a puppet, but at the same time, as far as his emotions, he like didn't have them anymore. He was just an empty book, like a pageless book. There's like nothing left inside of him. So I think that's why he did. I would say he tried against Sakura and Chiyo, but he didn't go all out. Like maybe when he took down that country with the 100 puppets jutsu, I don't think he was going that hard. I think part of him was done. Like he was tired of, I don't know what, but he has a swag factor that is very unique. A lot of people like him. I think he's really cool. His abilities are very appealing. The poison, the gadgets, the puppets. And yeah, overall, there's not much on him, but I would say he's my number 5. Number 6 would be Daedra. So Daedra, another unique fella. You know what I consider him? Kind of, and I think this is very clever by Kishimoto. He's kind of the opposite of Sasori. Sasori is very calm and collected, very cool. Daedra is like the more animated one, the more energetic one, the more uplifting one, like very energetic, always filled with energy, talking about life is art. So I guess they're a good duo if you think about it that way. But Daedra definitely had an ego. He hated Sasuke and Itachi because they fucking humbled him. Like he literally killed himself. That's how mad he was at losing. He killed himself to try to kill Sasuke. He's like, I'm not losing. We're both gonna fucking die if I'm gonna die. So, which he still lost. But and then Itachi completely stunned him when they recruited him, and he almost did a 180. He almost looked at Itachi like a god. He's like, wow, is this real art? And then quickly he was like, oh, never mind. I'm still the shit. But I was like, come on, Itachi's the man, dude. But he was very unique. I actually liked him quite a bit. And yeah, I would say he was number 6. There's not much else to say on him. But number 7, surprisingly, I say Hidan because me personally, he was very like wickedly evil. Like when we first saw him fight Asuma and Shikamaru and those team of Jonin, he was just a sick, twisted individual. And I think there's something, it's weird to say this, but appealing about that as far as a villain. It's kind of appealing. He's just a sick, twisted individual, chaotic in his approach. Because he's immortal, so he can be chaotic. You can't fucking kill him, and you have to like disable him to an extent where he can't really function. So he was very appealing. I think he kind of took over the screen or the manga or the panels of mangas when he was on them, and what he did is one of the most impactful moments. Asuma's death, right? I call it like Shikamaru's depression arc. That's what he was the reason for it. So I would say he's actually underrated as well. People don't think of it like that. They just think of him as some asshole that killed Asuma. But there's a lot more to him when you think about it deeply, when you analyze his character. So I would say he's number 7. Number 8. I would say, this is tough, because there's only Kakazu, Konan, and Zetsu left. By the way, I'll just give you my last. Zetsu's last. Fuck Zetsu. He ruined one of the greatest villain arcs of all time, Madara's arc. So fuck him. He's fake. He's always hiding like a little bitch. So he's number 10. I don't even have to go into the depth on him. But between Kakazu and Konan, this is kind of tough. I would probably say this is a rough one. Probably Kakazu. I just liked his abilities. I liked his abilities, but as far as his personality, he really didn't have any. He was just a guy. He was a morally black character, not gray. It was simple what he wanted. Money, and that's it. That's all he wanted was money. It's the only reason he was around, the only reason he was kind of doing his thing. So there's not much to him.
Yeah.
There's not much to him, but his abilities were very cool. The 5 hearts, the intimidation factor. He's very clever, and he gave Kakashi a run for his money when they exchanged taijutsu. But I would say, yeah, probably Kakazu number 8. Number 9, Konan. Now, a lot of people are going to be like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? But there's just, she was in Nagato's shadow, man. What do you expect? When you're in one of the greatest villains ever's shadow, I mean, what can you do? You know, there wasn't much to her. There was a little love story thing with Yahiko. And besides that, what impact did she have? Yeah, she had that fight with Obito. That was cool. But it's like,
I still say she has more character than Kakazu.
That's fair. That's a fair statement. Like, it was a toss-up for me because she did have more character development. I think the only reason I have Kakazu above her is because of the action, which is just me being a casual, low key. But yeah, Konan had a lot. I think she had a lot of potential though. Like, imagine if she had her own thing, or if they kind of held her as equal to Pain in regards to her character. Like, they kind of put as much time investing into her as Pain.
I'm surprised Naruto didn't tell her, like, when he dies, just his Rinnegan.
Oh, yeah, exactly. That's actually good. That would have been a good idea.
Like help the Shinobi Alliance.
Yeah, that actually would have been very intelligent thing to do. She should have taken
probably
his
taken
eyes.
the whole series too, actually.
Yeah, Obito probably would have had a much harder time, probably.
Yeah.
I definitely think
she
that
had plenty of time to take his Rinnegan too. It's not like Nagato would have minded. It's probably what he would have wanted.
Yeah, I agree with that. Who knows? I don't know what she was thinking.
Shit real quick.
Yeah, Obito's like, shit's mine, buddy. Looked at him like, you betrayed me, but I'm still gonna use you somehow. I was like, damn. It's like Konan tried to prepare, but I think the Rinnegan plus the preparation would have given her a better shot against him. But
I mean, to be fair, I don't know if she would have had enough chakra to like handle the fucking Rinnegan.
That's a good point. Yeah, that's a good point too.
Yeah.
Yeah, like how much chakra?
The only way I can see her handling the Rinnegan is if like someone like in Naruto or Tsunade just give her a gigantic boost in chakra.
Yeah, like Obito only used one. He's like, God damn, this shit's fucking me up. And Konan, I'm not really.
It does take a lot.
He was able to control all of the Jinchuriki though.
Yeah, that was impressive. He was able to do that. Konan, who knows? I mean, there wasn't much on her. Maybe they could have just said, yeah, she has enough chakra to use one or some shit. I don't know, but I mean, I would have
drastically improved the odds of the Shinobi Alliance versus Obito having the Rinnegan.
Yeah, most definitely would have. And maybe Konan should have thought of that a little more. Like, she did all this prep time with these paper bombs, but she really didn't think Obito was gonna come for Pain. Like, come on, man. Let's be honest. Like, why wouldn't he come?
He wanted that.
Yeah.
wanted those.
She should have.
He
She should
wanted that
have.
Rinnegan.
She should have planned that more planned better and planned accordingly. Let's be honest. Like, maybe keep his body in the leaf or something. I don't know.
You could also say the same for Nagato. It's like, you know he's going to die of sickness. It's like, you might as well give the Rinnegan to either Naruto or Konoha,
Right.
who are like sitting right in front of you.
Right. Yeah. I guess.
Oh my! If
I guess-
Naruto had the Rinnegan, then oh my
Oof.
god,
Oof.
oh my god.
That would have been something. There's a
I
lot
don't
of.
even think there would even be a
imagine
show,
that
to be
war
honest.
carries on exactly the same thing. You both have Naruto and Sasuke, both were Rinnegans. fighting
Holy
Naruto.
shit.
That would have been insane.
Yeah, that would have been. Madara would have had a. Oof, I don't know what Madara would have done there.
Maybe it would have even been a little better. A little
Yeah.
better.
But I guess at the end of the day, Kishimoto wanted to give like a juicy story. So like, all right, let's make it hard. Let's not have Conan plan this way or Nagato. Let's just have it this way. And Obito gets the Rinnegan war arc, the catalyst for the war arc, and I guess we got what we got. But yeah, Zetsu's definitely number 10. He's fucking ass, bro.
It's still the ending of that war arc with Madara. It still gives me a bitter taste in my mouth.
Yeah,
Like damn.
I hated the way that went.
It's not that the fact Madara got betrayed. It's the fact that, okay, if he's gonna get betrayed, I expect the final villain to be like way better.
Yeah,
And when Kage showed up, it's like, in my opinion, I still say Kage is like one of the biggest wastes of potential in all of Naruto.
oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
There
Is.
have been
Definitely,
so much
definitely.
more.
I
Wait.
expected more of a fight at the end with Madara when he got betrayed.
Yeah,
By Zetsu, like I expected a little bit more of a fight.
like, he
no,
got
he just went
immediately
like that.
one-shotted. I was like, shit. But Kaguya, there's definitely potential. Maybe they should have built lore more around her. They barely like explored her character at all to that point.
No, her lore wasn't that bad. It's just we needed to see more of her.
Yeah, we
I
need.
didn't
Yeah.
mind her origin a bit.
We need
I didn't
more.
mind the war arc at all, but I really wanted to see more of Kaguya in the
yeah,
who is
more-
like.
there should have been more. There should have
Yeah.
been more investment for sure in her
Yeah.
character for sure.
Or at least give us a flashback of her actually fighting her two sons.
Yeah,
Like we
that-
only got like
Oh, because I
like,
remember
one
they didn't
panel
really
of that.
show. They didn't show her fighting the other son. Her,
didn't
like
show
her
her
other son.
fighting Hagoromo and Hammer. They just showed it like a mini flashback.
yeah,
Yeah.
If it
it
was
was
a
like
whole fight, that would have been a lot better.
yeah. It's just we got a lackluster moment with how they set that up. But yeah, I kind of wish Madara was the final villain, but the Asusuki could have been like introduced after or something. I don't know, but it is what it is. We got what we got. It's still a great show overall. There's always going to be flaws in any anime. It's inevitable when a writer's trying to write a very compelling story. There's always going to be flaws in it. There's always different ways to go about it. But yeah, Zetsu's ass, and I'll always hate that guy. Just like Danzo, those characters that you just can never like. But next up, before we get to more controversial stuff, ranking Uchiha members. So I reacted to Six's video where he was breaking down like a horrible list.
I haven't even watched it yet.
Yeah, it was a horrible list. They had like fucking Sarada at the bottom over like these very obscure characters. Like, how the fuck is Itachi, Sasuke's mom stronger than Sarada? There's not shit on her, but she had her above Sarada. But John, who do you think are like the strongest Uchiha if you had to rank them?
The strongest Uchiha, obviously, I would think if Itachi would never gotten sick.
Yeah, and
Obviously
this
it'll be
includes
him.
adult Sasuke too. So
Yeah.
yeah.
And then number 2 for me, probably going to be controversial. I'd probably say Shisui.
Shisui, Kodomatsu Kami. Yeah.
And then number 3, of course, Sasuke.
You think adult Sasuke would lose to Itachi or Shisui? Adult Sasuke.
Adult Sasuke.
He's the one that
He does have the
yeah.
he does have the one arm, so he's at a disadvantage with that.
Yeah.
Are
I
we
think-
taking them currently or like everyone at like full power?
Yeah. Right now they're nerfed. Yeah. He lost his Rinnegan, and Naruto lost.
Oh,
Kurama.
everyone at power. My list is a little bit different.
Yeah. So who would be after that? There's still Madara. Who else is there? Fugaku.
Yeah, Madara, definitely Madara before he got bitched.
Oh yeah. You think he would lose to Itachi though? Or Shisui?
Madara, if it depends if he's at his full power. If Madara is really
I'm
at like
taking
his
all
full
of them
strength.
at full power. That's what I'm judging
yeah.
myself.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. There's
Definitely Madara
all
would
the
be-
strongest versions. Yeah. So assume the strongest.
I think Madara would beat him.
Yeah. So you would
Yeah.
put him above Itachi then?
Yeah, actually, yeah, I take that back.
Yeah.
I would put him above Itachi at full strength. Yeah, definitely him.
Yeah.
Then Itachi number 2, Shisui number 3, Sasuke number 4.
For
It's
me,
because people for
yeah.
Shisui, it's because people like I think what's his name? Daedra really wanted his eyes.
Yeah, desperately. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why I feel like he's a top 3 kind of Uchiha member, just because of that. Like they really wanted to get his eyes. Well, I think he got one of them.
Yeah, he did. He got one of them.
Yeah, he got one of them.
He used it at the Five Kage Summit. But for me,
Yeah,
this is my list. Number 1, full power adult Sasuke, like the one before he got nerfed, obviously. Even then, he might still be. Yeah, he's the strongest. He's fucking him and Naruto. It's extremely implied they were like equivalent, like basically equivalent or very relative when they fought Momoshiki. They were like literally moving at the same speed. They were both fucking Momoshiki up. I don't know. It can't get any more crystal clear than that as far as relativity. They were both nerfed, by the way. Sasuke was using his ability to kind of shift, go through dimensions, and Naruto had like half of his chakra ripped out of him by Momoshiki. He was trying to get all the nine-tailed chakra. So, adult Sasuke. Number 2, probably full-powered Madara, like Jubidara, three-eyed Madara. Probably number 2, probably. Because the next one up, it's very ambiguous where she's at. So, number 3, there's a lot of ambiguity in Boruto, but I kind of want to say Sarada. Kind of want to say it because of her Boro feat. Again, that's extremely ambiguous, but she had the speed and the ability to hit Boro's core and fuck him up. It didn't kill him, but it wounded him quite a bit. And Boro was an inner of the Kara. And I would, if I had to make an assessment, this is just spitballing because there's no way to tell, I would say the Kara inners are possibly like relative to low tier Otsutsuki members, like maybe someone like Toneri's level. And that's ambiguous, no way to completely confirm that, but if I had to like kind of roll the dice, I would say that's around where their level's at. And they all have very like variations in levels, like Boro, Delta, Koji, Code. I know Code is probably the way it's going. He might be the strongest from what I can tell once he gets those limiters off of him or whatever it is. But there's no way to really concretely say how strong Sarada is. But based off that Boro feat, based off the fact she's Sasuke's daughter, I don't know. But then a lot of people would counter that and say, well, she doesn't have a Mangekyo yet. I'm like, you could have a point there, but she did the Boro feat. Boro's an inner. There's ambiguity, but someone could probably, if someone had a good argument, maybe I'll change.
She have a pretty vast arsenal of jutsu she can use.
Yeah,
and that's the thing, right? It's like Boro is kind of relative enough to Delta, and Delta was fighting like a full power Naruto. Like she was able to put Naruto in a bad situation where like he was about to sacrifice one of his fucking limbs.
Yeah, exactly. So like Delta being able to do that and Boro being relative to her, what else could you say? I mean, it gets pretty clear there. There is ambiguity in Boruto, but it's pretty kind of linear. So all the inners are at that level around there. So she's number 3. I know a lot of people out there that are not into Boruto and be like, "What the fuck is wrong with you? There's no way." I'm like, well, when you look at it that way, I mean, what can you say?
Can't really argue it.
Yeah, you can't really argue against it, despite how we feel about the characters that I'm going to say now. So. Number 4, Obito. I mean, his strongest version is Jubito, so I think that's pretty fair. It's kind of self-explanatory why he's there. Number 5, Itachi. Who knows what Prime Itachi was capable of? Who knows? Maybe he was fucking stronger than Orange Mask Obito. We'll never know. I don't know about that. We never got to see what he's capable of, but he's very powerful. And who knows what his prime would have been like? Because I think he died around, if I had to estimate, maybe late teens, early 20s. So maybe his 30s would have been his prime. Who knows what he could have became? But
damn, I just realized that he did die really young.
Yeah, he died really very young. Yeah, so
he was like in his late 20s when he died.
Yeah, so who knows? I mean, maybe. 20s. And if he wasn't sick, that's big too. If he wasn't sick, if he reached his 30s, which is like at least in the real world where a man reaches like his physical prime, if we want to have the presupposition that like Shinobi's physiology is similar to that of us, which I guess, but yeah, if he wasn't sick and he could like develop normally, who knows what he would have became. But he got sick. He was living off medication, as we learned, trying to like just survive, and he was still pretty strong, able to kind of compete with Sasuke. And let's be honest, he wasn't trying there. He was competing with Sasuke just enough to have Sasuke think he won the day, to make him feel like a hero. So take that as you will. But number 5, Itachi. Number 6, Shishui. Now, who knows how... This is another one. Who knows how strong he would have been in his prime? Who knows? He died early on. But yeah,
I think he would have been really strong.
I think he would. Yeah, I think he would have been really fucking strong. Yeah, he would have been really fucking strong. He had the Kodo Matsukami.
I think he had a couple more.
He did get poisoned by like the
Aburami.
Yeah. He
that's
got
correct.
poisoned, and then Danzo, blind him and just stole his eyes.
Yeah, and there's 3 variations of video games where he's kind of relative to Danzo. They're kind of fatigue. The anime where he gets his ass beat, and then the manga where he gets poisoned by the Aburami clan.
Yeah, I was basing off the manga.
The manga, yeah, and from that you can kind of imply maybe Danzo was too intimidated to go after him himself, or maybe it was just for convenience. He just wanted to paralyze him so it'd be easy. But yeah, who knows how strong he would have been as an adult.
He did have a powerful Genjutsu for his age.
Yeah, like the most.
I believe he had one of the most strongest ones.
Obito did as well. That's the thing people don't understand. Obito controlled an entire Jinchuriki
for years.
That's right. Yeah.
With a base Sharingan.
I think that's very overlooked. Yeah.
That feat is very overlooked.
Always.
So
always.
He also controlled the Nine Tails with a base Sharingan.
Yeah, as a teenager too. Yeah.
If you want to take into consideration, like I think at some point, I can't remember if it was in the manga or the guide, Shisui was stated to be the strongest in the clan, which would be above Fugaku, and Fugaku was like a Hokage candidate.
Exactly. Yeah.
And he was like so young, bro.
And he was just they're just kids.
Itachi, Shisui, and Fugaku could have been candidates to be Hokage.
Agreed. Yeah, definitely.
Itachi for sure if he never went.
Oh yeah.
If he did what he did.
Definitely. So at 7 it's pretty easy. Fugaku's number 7. I mean, he was a candidate for 4th Hokage. Obviously, Minato won the job over him and Orochimaru. He was a leader. He was always, I believe, he was the leader of the Uchiha clan. He was the leader of the police force. So he's probably number 7.
My God, Orochimaru's Hokage is just horrifying.
Oh God.
It is. It really is. If
Imagine.
He became.
To be fair, I feel like Orochimaru as Hokage do some pretty insane stuff for the village.
He'd probably fucking.
He probably fucking do some insane shit to the people too.
Oh God! Imagine him implement.
They'd all become. They just give everybody in the Leaf Village a bunch of curse marks.
Oh my God! They would be experimenting on the academy students and shit. Like, all right, let's give him curse marks. That's 5 years old.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
They would. I feel like
that'd definitely be messed up, but it's still. Leaf Village would be like super powerful.
Goddamn. Itachi would have not Itachi. Orochimaru would have done he would have done the same he did Sound Village, or is it the village? The Sound Village, right? The Sound Village. He would have done what he did
how long
to the
he's Hokage. Going in Boruto era, he can make a bunch of Mitsuki's at his own free will.
Jesus Christ! Yeah, he'd be a fucking. That'd be a crazy world.
Just every academy student is around Mitsuki's power level with Sage.
Jesus.
I have a question. I actually forgot. Why did Orochimaru turn on the village again? Was it because he wasn't picked as Hokage, or
he wanted Itachi's Sharingan? I think that's
why did he get the whole village?
I think
it's because they found his hidden.
From my understanding was Orochimaru, like early on, like when he started growing up, and I think after the Great Ninja War, he seemingly have a philosophy of where he didn't really care about shit. Like, he didn't have sympathy for anything. He started doing these wild experiments and doing illegal activities until he got caught by Hiruzen and kind of just took off. Like, he kind of had his own selfish motives, and you can kind of see glimpses of that.
Run to Tsunade for help.
Yeah, and you
said no.
Yeah, and you had glimpses of that when I think it was a certain episode when Jiraiya was kind of injured in the Second Great Shinobi War. He's like, Orochimaru was like, should we kill him? He's just holding us down. Like, that was like a first glimpse of what he was becoming. And then Tsunade's like, if you touch him, I'll fucking kill you right here. I was like, yeah. Orochimaru started going south pretty quickly, and then he started doing experiments.
At the end of the Second War.
Yeah, and then he wanted Itachi's body. Like, he saw Itachi dodge all those fucking kunai, and he's like, holy shit, this is gold. So
I'll never forget fucking Itachi sunned him when they were walking together.
He fucking made him his bitch.
Yeah, he sunned him.
He made him his bitch. And he basically looked at him and was like, as long as I have fucking eyeballs, these eyeballs,
when
you can never fucking touch me. When I first started watching
Boruto, I'm like, knowing Orochimaru, when is he gonna go after Sarada's body?
Oh my God.
I thought about it more. It's like, no.
Yeah.
The village just wouldn't they just tolerate it.
Sasuke would fucking.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, Sasuke would be like, I dare you to fucking touch her, bro. I dare you. Like, he'd fucking make his world hell. But, yeah, Orochimaru, imagine that leaf village. But, yeah, that's anime. We have one more good question. So, this is real life shit, though. 3 polar bears versus 1 elephant. John, who do you think would win that? You got 3 polar bears versus 1, let's say the biggest elephant, which I think is like, that'd be like the Asian elephant.
Yeah. I think it's the African
I
elephant.
guess
Oh, African.
I don't know.
Yeah. Who do you think would win that?
Elephant.
Elephant? Yeah, so this is my take. So what I do know is polar bears, I looked this up, not gonna lie. Polar bears struggle killing walruses one-on-one, like the big ones in the Arctic.
Also, aren't elephants' skin like extremely durable and hard to cut through or something?
Like,
Yeah, it takes a lot. It takes a lot, even for a tranquilizer dart to put them out.
You need like a fucking shotgun powered
elephants are like
device.
extremely durable.
I mean, they literally have an elephant gun, so.
Yeah, like fucking shooting them.
They have an elephant gun?
Yeah.
Yeah, like probably that makes sense, especially made for big ass elephants. Like, dude,
there is a gun called an elephant gun.
That's probably why
Jesus
I say
Christ.
the elephants, because they're like extremely durable.
Yeah, so
It takes a lot just to put one down. So I'm going with the elephant.
So
what were you saying?
Polar bears struggle killing walruses, which have blubber, but would they be as durable as an elephant? I don't know about that. Also, female polar bears, they have the tendency, at least from observations, to not attack things they think they can't handle. But for the sake of this scenario, let's say they do. Their best case would be if it's a very calm elephant, which would be hard because once they feel threatened, they're gonna fucking stampede your ass. So if they can get to his vitals, maybe, but that's gonna be very fucking hard. It's way taller than the polar bears. They're gonna be standing, which already puts them at a disadvantage. They'll just run the polar bears over. I think a bloodlusted elephant would destroy one.
Another question I have is like, which is like out of the two groups, like who's more intelligent, like the elephant or the bear?
I feel like when it's in battle, I feel like the elephant's more smart.
Elephants have like elephant memory, so they do have that. Like they remember things for the rest of their lives. Polar bears are probably better predators because they kill creatures. I'm not sure if elephants. I'm pretty sure they just eat fucking plants and not.
There's also this thing with elephants. I was watching this video a few weeks ago where about like they have this like hormone thing.
Yeah.
Where there's like this scent, they give out this bad scent and they become like really aggressive.
Oh god.
And they'll fight.
The polar bear would probably have like the predatory advantage because they're predators as far as eating meat. Unless elephants eat meat, I'm pretty sure they don't. They just eat fucking plants.
No, they
and
don't.
Shit.
They just eat from trees.
So in that sense, they'd have the advantage. But a bloodlusted elephant, let's be honest, what the fuck are they gonna do against him? Like a full-grown, large elephant against 3 polar bears getting trampled to death.
That's like a military tank charging straight at like a bunch of
Have you seen an elephant go up on its 2 back feet?
That would smack.
On you? Yeah.
Oh no.
Imagine.
Oh no.
Yeah.
The only thing I could think of really like is the only way you could possibly give an argument for polar bears. Like, would they be able to like take the legs out, like a damage enough to bring the elephant down before it
sort of like flip the elephant over? Can't stand anymore.
Or like climb
not even a pack of lions can do it. It takes a
they have a hard
time.
time. They have a hard time.
Not even lions can do that.
They get thrown around like fucking ragdolls by the fucking elephants.
That's why
more times than not, elephant probably wins.
Yeah, I think that's safe to say. Most scenarios, they're gonna win. The polar bears would have to have the odds in their favor. Like if they can climb the fucking elephant or some crazy shit, get to its legs. So probably the elephant. Yeah.
I feel like a better question would be like the elephants versus like 3 hippos or 5 hippos.
Oh, that'd be tougher. They have very strong bites.
I feel like that one's more contentious.
Yeah. How about that, John? I think you're muted.
Yep.
There you go.
Sorry,
we can hear you.
I had a phone call.
Oh.
I asked what this would probably be more contentious: the elephant versus 3 hippos.
Yeah. What about hippos?
I'm still gonna go with the elephant.
Yeah, they're just very large. It's like very aggressive.
I mean, hippos.
Hippos
are very
have
aggressive
way more
too.
attack power though.
Yeah, and 3 of them, like 3 to 5. That's a lot of weight. That's a lot of fucking weight.
Straight up, hippos are more on site.
Yeah.
With animals, like they'll fucking fight you if you're on their fucking territory, regardless.
I think you muted again. There you go. You got called again? Alright, I'll continue.
Boy's busy, bro. You gonna get them calls.
God damn. Oh, shit, John. Alright, well, I'll continue the goddamn show on myself.
That man got kicked out the whole freaking thing.
God damn. But, hippos, if it's like 3 to 5 of them, they all get like a good chomp on the legs each. I don't know what the fuck the elephant will do.
Not to mention they have more power altogether, so it'd be a lot easier to flip the elephant over.
Yeah.
Hippos are also some of the most dangerous animals on the planet. Like, I think they're generally considered to be more dangerous than a lot of the mammals inside, like, their kind of biome. I don't know if you want to call it that, because like hippos are vicious.
Yeah, they're like the most aggressive, like and I know they kill like some of the most amount of people. Just how aggressive they are.
I heard like they can decapitate the human with like one bite if they get a hold of one.
They rip apart alligators on the daily. Like
yeah, they're definitely.
Alligator skin is super durable too.
Yeah, I feel like they would be. I feel like alligators have some of the toughest exterior shells for sure. But
yeah.
All right, John's gonna join back right now. But yeah, hippos. If it's 5, I think once it's that many, I think they'd get the win probably. 3 would be still pretty tough, but I think due to how large they are, I know they're pretty large, very large actually. Against one elephant, they'd probably get the upper hand somehow. The elephant probably could win in some scenarios. If it's especially if it's bloodlusted, it like moves around a lot, doesn't give hippos a chance to kind of attack.
Wait, what are we talking about?
They're talking about an elephant versus 3 hippos.
Oh, the elephant slaps.
Oh no!
Please explain.
Yeah, they got pictures online. I just looked up elephant versus hippos.
Oh, there's little videos of like one elephant going through a group of hippos, and the hippos are just letting it happen because they know they can't.
The hippos are like, "Fuck that, bro."
Oh goddamn!
But like, what happens if the elephant just steps on them?
But bloodlusted though.
Bloodlusted, yeah. That's
no, my question.
Okay, bloodlusted hippos on crack.
yeah. Oh my god.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, what happens if all of the hippos team up and flip the?
Okay, but like elephants, like reform forests and stuff.
Yeah, they're pretty fucking
I
strong.
don't think the hippos being bloodlusted would really matter.
Yeah, because like if an elephant's bloodlusted, it's gonna one-shot all of them. Because like elephants are known to flatten out woodlands and like flatten trees and stuff.
Yeah, they're AP.
Yeah, they can flatten a lot of stuff, which is just by like just sitting on something or standing on something.
Yeah, they have extreme.
It doesn't take much effort, and they have really good memory too.
Yeah, they have a lot of force behind their attacks, especially bloodlusted. They can like rip fucking trees out and stuff like that. But I think if they flip the motherfucking elephant over, it's fucked. They're just gonna chomp into its fucking vitals.
Yeah, I
but...
feel like if they flip the elephant over.
Oh, I can hear you now.
Yeah,
okay, apologies for that.
You got a phone call?
Yeah, my cousin was calling me, so apologies for that. My fellow
friend.
friend.
Will self-BFR'd himself.
All right, so that one's that. Now,
wait, what was the question again?
It was the hippos versus elephant. Right? Yeah.
My point about hippos again. Yeah, they're very on site, very territorial. Just same as elephants, but hippos are more aggressive.
Yeah. So
I just posted a picture on main chat.
Let's see.
Elephant versus some hippo.
Oh shit! You're fucking killing it. Yeah, I saw that.
You ever seen that photo of the group of hippos attacking one crocodile?
Oh god, dude, they're fucking vicious, man. They're fucking...
Dude, I love that one. It's just a muffled screaming.
Yeah, the crocodile's like,
dang.
Yeah. God damn. All right, so we're not quite to the extremely controversial stuff yet, but someone asked this question: favorite live action Spider-Man. So who's your favorite, John? Like out of the real life movies, like Maguire, Garfield, or Holland?
Andrew Garfield.
Maguire.
Ooh, Maguire? Why would you say?
We got a controversial one right here. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm a Tobey Maguire guy, but I'm really happy.
If we're talking strictly playing the role of Spider-Man, I feel like Andrew Garfield just did it near perfect.
I feel like
Tobey was more like into the Peter Parker character, and Tom Holland
good point.
a little bit of mix of a both.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
If we're talking strictly playing the role of Spider-Man,
I feel like
Andrew
Garfield's character in the new movie that came out recently, I feel like his character got a chance to redeem himself in a way.
I agree.
Because not that many people liked his movies, but
yeah.
I was one of them. I mean, the first one I thought it was good, and then the second one, I was like,
Yeah.
I didn't really like
so for me,
I'm a Tobey Maguire guy.
Yeah,
the second one had really good Spider-Man scenes, like web swinging scenes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Definitely. So for me, yeah, I do agree with Amazing Spider-Man. I do agree the visuals and like the special effects were very good. Like it was fucking pretty cool, especially the web swinging. But for me, I think my opinion changed. It was Maguire, but I think Tom Holland he's been like stayed true to the role, Peter Parker and Spider-Man wise.
He definitely gained my respect.
Yeah, and like.
Oh, me too, definitely.
Like the new movie, the new one, and then the one before that, Far From Home. He did very well. I liked everything about it. The battles, his kind of his arc with trying to fathom with the fact that Iron Man's gone in the last movie, not this new one. I like that. It's very true to like what Spider-Man would do, like in the event that Iron Man's his mentor and like Iron Man's gone. I really enjoyed that aspect, and like they made him seem human. Like he's a superhero, but he had his difficulties even inside his own mind, which I liked that aspect. It was more than just physical.
And he's doing his own thing now.
Yeah, doing his own thing.
Basically, he's not an Avenger anymore because nobody remembers him.
Yeah, no one remembers him, and I really like it. So I probably put him over Maguire now. Maguire just holds a dear place to me. I grew up with fucking Maguire. I was like a fucking little kid when his movies came out. I would say Maguire. There's a special feeling about it, maybe because we grew up with it. Maybe it's just like nostalgic.
Jimmy, we always quote the Jonah Jameson quote.
Oh my god, dude, the Jonah Jameson. Oh my god.
So yeah, that like those movies have a special place in our hearts just because of that guy.
What we used to do in fucking high school is we used to like do skits of Jonah Jameson, like fucking when he's fucking talking shit to what's that guy's name? Hoffman. It's like Hoffman. Good dumbass, dude.
You want a staff job and you want a staff job. Anybody care what I want? I do. Like, shut up.
It's like, shut up. Get out. Like, we used to do that shit all the time. Like, shut up. Get out.
Another thing I also will say, which is probably a little bit controversial, is I think the Amazing Spider-Man series had the best, sort of love story between Peter and Gwen.
Easily.
Oh, for sure.
That's a good point. Yeah,
yeah. The dynamic between Garfield and Emma Stone
was the best. I think I agree with that. I do agree with that part.
And now, when Gwen died,
when she died,
he didn't hold anything back.
Like the original Raimi trilogy, like that dynamic was like super toxic.
Oh shit, man! Abusive. Fucking Spider-Man 3 when he hit her. I was like, damn, bro. Yeah,
the Raimi movies are still the only movies that can like make me tear up and cry. Like they do the emotional side of the Maguire movies so well because the music always makes you cry.
Oh, dude, best soundtracks.
On some real shit. On some real shit. Fuck that MJ though. He was a
low key,
toxic, bro.
He's so toxic,
bruh. When
so nasty. Bro, films are the out of all.
She's the definition of a toxic female.
Yeah, bro. She's like the epitome of the type of female you don't want to mess with for sure. Like, nah, bro. You want.
God.
Yeah, you need Hinata in your life, not MJ. But yeah,
we all need one.
I do agree. Yeah, I think and we all need one. Yeah, we know a lot of hoes out here. But yeah, definitely I would say Garfield and Emma Stone. Yeah, they had a great dynamic for sure.
I would love to see another Andrew Garfield Spider-Man movie in the future.
Was also really good. She just didn't have a lot of screen time.
Yeah, that anime was pretty good. The one in the Raimi trilogy, she was pretty good. I liked her. She was always like that nurturing force.
Dude, I love her.
Peter needed. Yeah, she was adorable. It was like his motivation. Also,
like especially in the first movie when she just kept seeing Peter come home late and she's like super worried about him. Yeah, like she couldn't sleep at all.
I remember Uncle Ben's death, dude. I think I cried. I was like 6 or something when I first watched it. Pretty sad. Yeah, it was pretty sad. The second one, honestly, dude, Spider-Man 2 was fucking spectacular. To me, it's always going to be amazing. Just, I don't know, something about it that was polarizing. Dr. Octopus was a really good villain. Like, goddamn.
Yeah,
I
Green Goblin.
I just loved it.
I feel like he was better than Green Goblin, in my opinion.
I agree. Yeah, I agree.
Green Goblin, though, man, he's on some other shit.
Out am I?
He's on the crack.
Yeah, he was just a menace. He was just a menace.
He was a menace.
That fool's on Black Force, Air Force energy time all the time.
Black Force energy, dude, confirmed. But yeah, Dr. Octopus.
came back in No Way Home just to ruin Tom Holland's life for no reason.
Norman's on sabbatical, honey.
Dude.
Norman's on sabbatical, honey.
Yeah,
One thing I did not like about the Raimi trilogy was how they did Venom.
Oh, I agree.
Venom is my favorite Spider-Man villain out of the entire gallery.
Yeah,
they
did like a laugh.
Actually, hot take. Eddie Brock in that movie wasn't even that bad. He was actually pretty good for what he was.
Yeah.
Scumbag.
Oh my god, to kill Spider-Man.
Like when he's as Venom, I just didn't like his
I agree with
Oh
that.
my god! You know, I just realized that it made me laugh. He's at a church. He's literally in a church praying to kill Spider-Man.
And then he gets the Venom shit.
Yeah.
Raimi trilogy, they me and John can agree, the most quotable fucking dialogue ever. There's so many quotes that we take out of fucking Jonah Jameson.
Honestly, yes.
Spider-Man's Black Force Energy arc when he's Black Spider-Man.
You mean the best dialogue?
Yeah, best dialogue in the world.
He needs to go on the round table Black Air Force activity.
I remember when
Raimi didn't even want Venom in that movie. He just wanted Sandman and Harry, but Sony basically forced him to add Venom to the movie.
I'm pretty sure Sam Raimi even said in the interview that he just was never good at doing Venom stories.
Yeah, the Venom was definitely lackluster.
He was
Spider-Man.
He was super bad at trying to take care of the character. He just didn't want him in Spider-Man 3.
That was definitely a
Flint
flaw.
Marko was amazing.
I like
Flint.
Flint. I like Flint Marko. He was pretty.
He was a hero to the city.
Flint Marko was really good.
Remember when he ruined Eddie Brock's life in the Daily Bugle, and then he was like, please don't do this. If you do this, I'll ruin you. Yeah. He's like, you want forgiveness? Try religion. I was like, God damn, that was fucked up. Man. That was hilarious.
That's Spider-Man. He was a hero to the city.
Have you ever seen? Hey, John, have you ever seen? Jonah's like he was a hero. He was a fucking menace. I was like, God damn. That shit was hilarious.
I want that raw corn arachne prosecuted.
Have you ever seen the Bully? Hey, John, have you ever seen the Bully Maguire videos where they edit it and it's fucking fucking retarded?
The Family Feud one. Oh my god, where he throws Steve Harvey into the board. I love that one.
Oh my fuck.
See you later, chump. Just sparked in his face.
Yeah. So fucking stupid. Remember when the Nick Fury one?
I think my favorite one is with Bully Maguire and Avengers Infinity War.
Oh my god, it's just hilarious, man.
No, remember the one that you and Thomas would always laugh hard about?
The Ultra Instinct.
The Ultra Instinct with Spider-Man.
When he was fighting Flash and the fucking song comes on. So fucking stupid. He's like da-da-da-da-da-da. He's fucking dodging. Fucking so stupid. But
legit, guys, he was fucking. They were we were on our way to go play bowling. We were riding in the car.
We were fucking dying on the way there, man.
They were
fucking crying,
laughing their ass off. I'm like, what's so fucking funny?
Yeah,
they were watching.
So stupid,
the cafeteria scene. Toby going Ultra Instinct.
He has he has
also really good.
He has an Ultra Instinct aura around him, like fucking Goku.
Yeah.
Like, God, dude, that was so fucking dumb. I think the Nick Fury one, the Bully Maguire and Nick Fury, when Nick Fury's telling him the fucking story and he's just laughing. I'm like, he's fucking dumb, man. Those are fucking hilarious. But yeah, I would say Holland number 1, Maguire number 2, Garfield number 3, in my opinion. But this one next up, before we get to the shit that's probably gonna get us demonetized.
Deborah. We're still not open the caveat.
Oh, yeah. He's like, I wanted to pay for a wedding, not go into bankruptcy. I was like, damn, man. Fucking dumb.
The more you spend on this wedding, the more you can pick the daisies off my grave.
Oh, remember the pills? He's like, not that one. Oh my god. And I remember he's like, the last one, he's like, thank you. I'm like, oh my god, dude, fucking dumbass.
Your water.
It's like, don't forget your water. He's like, thank you. I was like, damn. But last one.
Your wife lost her checkbook. Thanks for the good news.
Your wife lost your checkbook. Fucking dumb. But last one before we get demonetized. Favorite anime character. So who's your, out of all animes, who would you say is your favorite anime character?
Mine?
Any anime.
Mine.
Any anime.
Eren Yeager.
Eren Yeager? And why? Why would you say is your favorite?
I feel like a lot of the casuals that watch Attack on Titan, they feel like he's the bad guy. But when you really go and watch AOT deeply, the reason why I love Attack on Titan is there's a lot of foreshadowing, and you don't realize it. till you go back and watch it. Like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Eren, I feel like he's not a bad guy or a good guy. He's just doing what's right.
Yeah, he's
He's
conflicted. Yeah.
He's doing what's right for like his people. You know?
Yeah, he's doing what's right for his people. Like later on, you would understand. Like I know, Jimmy, you're not caught up yet, but you would understand when you get to season 4 and why he's doing what he's doing. You would understand.
Yeah, I'm definitely fucking loving it so far. I need to finish. I need to catch up on a bunch of shit.
Got spoiled for me, unfortunately, so I don't.
But for me, Eren Yeager, because he has great character development. Because at the start of the show, he was just a whiny. For me, at the start, he was a whiny little bitch that would always cry a lot. And you know, and you're like in the first 2 seasons too. You could with that.
Yeah, but first 2 seasons, I'm on the part where the last thing I remember, because it's been a while, is when we see the colossal Titan, and then we see the armored Titan. Those 2 guys that were like hiding.
Reveal who they are.
Yeah, Zeke, I was like, holy shit! And then Eren, I think Eren fought the armored Titan, couldn't do shit to him. Like he was like punching him. He's like, what the fuck? Like you couldn't harm him at all. I was like, fuck, man.
Alright, just wait. It gets even better.
Yeah.
But yeah,
that was a polarizing moment. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
extremely polarizing. Like, holy shit, man. But
who's yours?
that's a good question. There's so many out there. I think my answer, I don't know if it's surprising, but it'd probably be Goku or Vegeta. It's a tough toss-up because I think what Goku represents as a character is like he represents hard work, but he also represents like he represents ruthless ambition, but on the other side he represents chivalry. Like he's chivalrous, but he's ruthlessly ambitious. I think Vegeta kind of started taking that philosophy too, because he was just ruthless. Like he didn't have any mercy, but he kind of learned from Goku. Like you could still be.
He's played off each other really well throughout the series.
Yeah, perfectly. They played off.
I
Perfectly.
feel like that's the only two. Those 2 characters have been the most consistent when it comes to Dragon Ball characters in a way. I feel like those 2.
One of my favorite characters is probably be Gohan from Dragon Ball. I probably can just relate to a lot.
He was my favorite at first in anime.
I think that's important, like relating.
Yeah.
And Goku just like I think we can
Gohan from Dragon Ball and also Deku from My Hero Academia. It's between those 2. That's a toss up.
Oh, I don't know if you guys saw this recently, but for the Crunchyroll Awards, I think. Oh no, Eren Yeager won the award for best protagonist and antagonist.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah,
that's insane, dude.
But honestly, I'm like, when you really watch it, and I mean, yeah, it makes sense.
Season 4, bro. Season 4. That's it, bro.
Yeah, that's all you can say about it. Season 4.
That show is one of I'm not gonna lie, the anime is one of the best narrative stories I've ever seen for sure.
It's breaking records.
Didn't it come down to Attack on Titan and Demon Slayer, or am I stupid?
I think no, you're right. I believe it did come down to those 2.
Damn,
but I also Attack on Titan's breaking records for the most viewed show in the United States for a Japanese show.
Damn.
And it's like passing up. I think they said it's passing up Breaking Bad and like Game of Thrones, like those kind of shows.
Dude, its storytelling is fucking crazy. They executed it so fucking well.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's rare
I don't read the manga. Like, I don't like to read the manga.
Is also up there, like really good.
Everyone loves Demon Slayer.
My Dress Up Darling is like I think was above Attack on Titan for a while, and it's like just came out. It's some slice of life.
Damn.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh no.
Attack on Titan's like having a wave. Like they're having a wave of domination in the business.
What I love, what I love about that show so much is that there's no filler. You know what I mean?
I agree. There seems to be none. Everything's like impactful. Everything's significant.
Every episode is impactful and straight to the point, and there's a lot of foreshadowing.
I wish more animes would do that shit sometimes. Like get to the point. Yeah, that show has hit an A+ mark on that aspect. So I would say Goku.
Goku or Vegeta. I mean that's understandable because they're basically the OGs.
And I feel like I can relate to Goku and Vegeta because I think it's important to have ruthless ambition, but also be not an asshole. You got to be chivalrous, and Goku is the epitome of that. So I always relate.
Goku could be an asshole when he wants to be.
Yeah, he can.
Just chooses not to.
Yeah, Vegeta was an asshole, but he's learned. Yeah, when he gets pissed off, and I think we can take their lessons to the real world.
When he found out Zamasu killed Goku.
Oh man, that was such a great moment. That was a great moment. Like I loved just
honestly,
the pure rage in his eyes.
In general.
That's probably one of my favorite rage moments in Dragon Ball.
It was spectacular.
Not top 5. I'd say top 3 moment.
Dude, it was so fucking good. Yeah, that was polarizing moment. Like
Mine
Goku.
would probably be Beer slapping Vegeta.
Oh shit! Yeah, I remember that.
That's another one.
That was a great
Beer
one.
slapping Bulma.
Oh no!
Shit.
Bulma slapped him. I'm like, bro.
16 also getting killed by Cell.
Oh man, that was sad.
Number one would probably still be Frieza killing Krillin. Frieza.
Oof. Yeah, that's always gonna be a classic moment. That was very impactful moment. When I can't believe Bulma slapped fucking Beerus, man. Like that's the type of female that will ruin your life. You can't affiliate with a female like that. But Vegeta lost it. I was like, God damn, Vegeta.
Well, bro, them Saiyans love strong-willed women.
Yeah, I guess you're right on that. Chi-Chi and Bulma, strong-willed women. That's facts.
Chi-Chi, Bulma, Mai in the future. We can't talk about current Mai because, you know, she's a child.
Yeah, in the future.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
Put a case on us.
Yeah, definitely, man.
That's why I had to specify Mai from the future.
We have to, definitely.
Charges.
Yeah, we definitely have to. We always have to. But, yeah, Goku I can relate in a lot of ways. And Vegeta, I think in a lot of ways. They definitely complement each other perfectly. But, I haven't read the comments in the fucking lie. Let me see. Someone said my favorite anime character is GT Vegeta. Alright.
You also have 18 as well, but, you know, Krillin isn't a Saiyan, but I guess she still kind of counts.
All due respect, I do not like Dragon Ball GT.
I think it's kind of like
the only good thing I got from GT was Super Saiyan 4.
Yeah, I didn't like. I didn't
but
like.
To
how
be fair,
Vegeta
was super funny though.
Oh no, for sure. It's just weird.
And I didn't mind the fight scenes at the end with Omega Shenron and all that. It was pretty good. It had his moments.
I just didn't like how Vegeta got Super Saiyan 4. I can't remember. Like, I just remember not liking it.
It's a little wacky.
He had the cannon that just like shot blitz waves into him.
Yeah, and I'm like, that's not Vegeta wouldn't do
She
that.
literally made a machine so he could get Super Saiyan 4.
Yeah, it's a little wacky. GT was a little wacky. I think that's what the problem was. Like, it wasn't like, GT.
That's also a really good feat of Bulma. It's like
she's a genius.
So many inventions she can like give you a machine so you can access new areas of power.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's a smart woman.
Definitely a genius. Yeah, she's done a lot of beneficial things for everyone.
But a smart woman.
Toxic. Smart. All right, so now we're getting into controversial territory. I'm probably gonna get yellow marked for this, but fuck, marry, kill.
Here we come.
Here we come. Fuck, marry, kill. All right. So I have
here we go.
John, if you have any, John.
I got a couple anime women.
Yeah. So let's start with.
Jay, I don't know if you noticed, but I did do this sort of thing in the server like 2 months ago, a month and a half ago on the server. I don't know if you probably paid it any attention.
Dude, that was awful, bro. We just had like 1,000 posts of like half naked.
Oh god.
1,000 posts of Smash Marry Kill.
Maybe I need to make a fucking what's those things called, like NSFW fucking sections? I don't know.
Yeah,
not safe for work, Red.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jay, you should put a meme section in the server.
I think I should do that.
Section.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea. I see sometimes
you have to be 18 plus to view the NSFW.
Yeah, I was in the fucking class one time and I saw some weird shit. I was like, oh shit, I have to fucking get off that shit. Like in class, but all right. So first, let's start with the real life shit, and then we'll go to anime. So John, if you have any, or like anyone has any cool ones after mine, go ahead. But
for Smash Marry Kill.
Smash Marry Kill. So first up,
okay, we don't have to say the F word.
You guys want to do WWE?
We can do that too.
I'm in.
John, you do that part. Let's do celebrity part, anime, and then we can do WWE. So first one I had.
WWE, I'm down for that.
So I kind of just chose like all the most popular women at the moment. So John, first one, Rihanna, Cardi B, and Megan Thee Stallion. So who? Fuck, marry, kill.
Oh, kill Cardi B right off the bat.
We're killing Cardi B.
Okay.
We're killing Cardi B.
Facts.
Cardi B right off the bat.
Yeah.
I'm fucking Megan Thee Stallion.
Marry Rihanna.
Definitely.
Or smashing. Excuse me. Sorry, YouTube. Smashing Megan Thee Stallion. And I'm marrying Rihanna.
YouTube.
Fuck, man.
And I'm marrying Rihanna.
All right.
Because she's like a billionaire.
For me, yeah, Cardi B is she's a problem, man. I have to kill fucking Cardi B.
She doesn't look bad. She's just extremely toxic.
Extremely,
And annoying.
And annoying. Her voice is annoying. So Cardi B, kill. Sorry. Megan Thee Stallion's thick, so fuck. And then
Smash.
Rihanna. Oh, smash. Or decimate. Decimate. There you go. Oh, decimate. Decimate those cheeks, and then Rihanna, probably marry her. She's like the most. I mean, she's having a baby with ASAP Rocky, so.
Probably the most. Yeah. Rihanna's probably the most subtle one out of.
She's wifey, yeah.
Yeah, I agree with y'all. That's
wifey material. Yeah, definitely.
I got one.
Go ahead.
I got one. Margot Robbie.
Oof.
Jennifer Lopez.
Or
what's the girl's name that plays Padme in the movie?
Shit.
In Star Wars movie.
You're talking about. I can't think of her name.
Can't think of her name.
Natalie Portman.
No,
Natalie Portman. There you go. All right, good one. Damn, that's tough. Jennifer Lopez, probably because she's older. I'd probably have to kill Jennifer.
Yeah, I'm killing Jennifer Lopez.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. As far as who would I fuck or smash or decimate? Decimate. Probably Natalie Portman. I love me some Margaret Robbie, so definitely marrying her. Yeah. She's a bad bitch.
Damn, we're on the same boat, man.
Yeah. No cap.
Margot Robbie, bro.
No cap for sure. So yeah, probably that's a good one.
Man.
I have one. So Scarlett Johansson, Jennifer Lawrence, or Elizabeth Olsen, the girl that played Wanda in the Avengers. Damn, it's tough.
Bro, I'm marrying Elizabeth Olsen, bro.
She's bad, dude. She's a baddie. They're all baddies. Shit. What would you say, John?
I'm killing Jennifer Lawrence. I'm smashing Elizabeth Olsen, and I'm marrying Scarlett Johansson.
Oh, dude, Scarlett.
Just because her looks will give me a shitload of confidence.
Again.
Scarlett Johansson, Jennifer Lawrence, and Elizabeth Olsen. That's a good one. For me,
probably smash Elizabeth Olsen.
She's bad, yeah.
Marry Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah, and then you just kill off Jennifer. For me,
I'm sorry. All due respect, Jennifer Lawrence. I'm sorry.
Jennifer's bad as hell.
But I'm sorry.
Yeah, she's bad. She's really bad. But I'd probably have to kill Jennifer too. Probably smash Elizabeth, and then Scarlett is something else, man. It's a different level. So I'd probably marry Scarlett Johansson. She's bad, like a baddie for sure. So next one is YouTubers that I can think of. So SS Sniper Wolf.
Ooh.
Yeah, SS Sniper Wolf. Liza Koshy, I think is her name. Her,
Liza,
and then, and then there's the one blonde chick, Tana Mangua or some shit like that.
Oh, I'm killing her.
Yeah,
Facts.
She's dead.
Facts. She's a hoe.
I'm killing her.
We're marrying Sniper Wolf off the top.
She's bad.
Yes.
Gamer. Yeah.
Believe it or not, this is going to be kind of cringe, but Sniper Wolf, by watching her videos, she kind of taught me how to play COD in the first place. So.
Oh, damn. That's tough. Tough.
That's easily marrying Sniper
I learned how to play Call of Duty from the Rad Brad.
Yeah, she
taught
me how to play Call of Duty.
Yeah. So for me...
First person shooters in general.
Yeah, for me... Yeah, probably kill Tana. She's a hoe, I'm sorry. Liza, probably marry her. I mean, decimate her.
Smash.
Yeah, and then SS Sniper Wolf. I'd probably marry Sniper Wolf. She's a gamer. She's bad. And she likes anime. I think she likes Bleach a lot. She made a video with Clyde.
Yeah.
He's a king for that. Clyde's a king. So probably, Sniper Wolf's marry her. So the last celebrity one I have is Megan Fox. I don't know if John, you probably know this Instagram model.
Are we using Prime Megan Fox or
let's use Prime?
Transformers.
Yeah.
If we're using
baddest bitch of baddest bitch of our era.
Marry.
Yeah. Summer Rae, you know the Instagram model, right, John?
Summer Rae.
Yeah, she's a fat ass. She's white. Her and then Mila Kunis. I don't know if she's still married to Ashton Kutcher.
God damn it, dude! Wow.
That's a tough one. They're all bad.
Oh, it's tough.
Bro.
That's tough.
Probably Megan Fox. I'd
probably marry Megan Fox.
I'd probably decimate.
Decimate.
Damn, that's
I like
tough.
Mila, but
I probably killed. Hold on, I'm gonna be controversial.
Probably
here.
marry Summer Rae.
Summer
Decimate Megan Fox.
I'm gonna kill Summer Rae
oh really?
because I feel like she has a fake personality.
I mean, yeah. If you care about that, yeah.
I feel like that she does, and I feel like
You're probably right.
deep down she's probably a bitch. No, I'm not. I'm just a wild guess, but I'm killing her.
Yeah.
I'm smashing Megan Fox.
You would marry Mila?
Definitely, yes.
Okay, so mine's a little different. I'm sorry, Mila, but I probably had to kill Mila. Summer, I'm sorry, it's that ass, dude. I can't pass it up. I am.
I mean, it was hard for me too, but I'm like.
I am destroying that. That simple. I'm destroying it all the way. And then I'd definitely marry Megan. I mean, yeah, definitely prime Megan. Goddamn, it's another level. But John, you have any other celebrity ones before we move on to anime and
Who said
WWE?
they had a WWE one? Who said it had WWE one?
I was. We can do WWE.
Let's do it.
Want to do that? Okay, let's do that.
Let's do it. What do you got?
I guess we'll start off with the Four Horsewomen. All right. Would you rather it's to Bailey, Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair?
All right, give me a second. Hold on.
Oh my god. Oh shit. All right. For me.
Yeah, it's Bailey, Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair.
Bailey, Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair.
Give me a second. Hold on, I'm coming back. Hold on. Let me answer this first. God damn it.
All right, you can answer first. 'Cause you know way more about WWE than I do.
I am marrying Becky Lynch.
Oh shit.
I am marrying Becky Lynch.
God damn.
I am marrying her because I'm her biggest fan.
Shit.
I'm marrying her. I'm killing Charlotte, and I'm smashing Bailey. Because Bailey's got a fat dumper.
I think for me, I think I kind of agree. I think it's the same thing. I don't really like Charlotte's look. No disrespect. I'd probably kill her. Bailey.
She got money though.
She got money though.
She is the daughter of Ric Flair. Let's not leave that out.
That is true.
Well, I'm not leaving that out. It's just I don't really dig her. I mean, she's cute, but
yeah, I agree.
She doesn't look bad.
She doesn't look bad at all. Yeah,
that is wifey material right
I
there.
think Becky I'd marry too. Probably marry Becky for sure. She's bad.
I don't want to interrupt this, but I actually got a chance to meet her a few years ago. I got a chance to meet her.
Oh yeah, I think I remember that. He showed us.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah. It was, you know what it was? It was a free event at Comic-Con. Literally a free meet and greet. I'm like, damn, I can't fucking pass this stuff.
Damn.
So I waited in that line for like 2 hours just to meet her.
Dang.
It was worth it.
Some of those girls are bad.
Plus it was free. Yeah. All right. Next, who's got the next one?
I got another one. You guys are probably gonna like this one a lot more than me. So, Trish Stratus, Lita, and fuck, what is her name? I can't think of her name, but she's also blind. I can't think of her name.
Blonde?
Yeah.
Are you thinking of Tori Wilson?
Yeah, Tori Wilson.
There you go. Oh shit.
Yeah, so Trish Stratus, Lita, Tori Wilson.
I'm killing Lita because I know she'll probably cheat on me.
It's facts.
If you know, you know.
It's facts.
If you know, you know. If you know, you know.
Oh my god, she won't cheat on you in the span of a week and a half.
You can't simp, man. You can't simp.
I am smashing Tori Wilson because she was on the cover of Playboy.
Bad.
And I'm marrying Trish Stratus.
Me. Yeah. Lita, I'd probably kill her. Yeah, I don't mess with that shit.
And I love Lita too, but
she looks really good, but
no, she looks really hot, but like
I'm taking that chance, bro.
I think I would switch the first two with John. So Tori, I would marry her, and then the other one I'd decimate, probably. But
these next three are sort of my personal favorites. Alexa Bliss, AJ Lee, and Alexa Bliss, AJ Lee, and god dang it, I just thought of her name.
Let's see.
Oh yeah, Nikki Bella.
Ooh,
Nikki Bella. Oh.
Sheesh.
Man, you coming up with some good ones today.
My favorite right now.
Let's see. I'll go first this time. So, Probably kill.
Just a heads up, I'm marrying Alexa Bliss off rip.
Yeah, that's a good
Off
pick.
the rip? Okay.
I'd probably kill. Probably AJ Lee. She's bad though. Probably
AJ Lee is fucking insane.
She's insane though. She's crazy. That's the only problem. But she's a baddie.
Well, that's your character.
It's a character, yeah.
She's married to CM Punk.
So is Alexa Bliss too.
Yeah. I would probably decimate Alexa, and then I've always had something for Nikki, so I'd definitely marry, so I could clap endlessly. So probably, yeah. What about you, John?
I am going to kill AJ, smash Nikki Bella, and marry Alexa, just because I know, like, in real life, I know she's like a sweetheart.
Yeah, marry wife material. Yeah.
Yes.
A waifu material right there.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
All right. So now, interesting. We got anime now.
Yeah, I can't think of any more at the top of my head.
John, do you have any WWE? All right, we're going to anime.
I got
Let's
one.
go.
I got one more.
I was gonna include Stephanie McMahon in one, but I couldn't think of any other.
Oh yeah, forgot about her.
I got one more. Stacy Keibler.
Okay.
Stephanie McMahon.
Yeah.
And one more. Ooh, this is tough. Can I have one more? Oh, Candice Michelle.
Candice Michelle.
Candice Michelle.
Let me think. Let me look up the last one. What's her name? I don't think I know what that last one is.
Candice Michelle.
Candice Michelle.
I'd probably marry Stephanie McMahon. Probably because if I'm married to Stephanie McMahon, I can get away with a lot of shit.
Damn, let me see this.
She is part of WWE. You can get away with a lot of stuff.
Yeah, that's a tough one. I'd probably kill, who was it? It was Stephanie McMahon.
Stacy Keibler and Candice Michelle.
Stacy Keibler.
I'd probably
smash Stacy Keibler.
I would off the rip. I'm smashing Stacy Keibler. I'm smashing her.
For me, it's a little different. I'd probably kill Stacy Keibler, but they're all pretty attractive. But I'd probably smash Candice and probably marry Stephanie, the young one. Like she's a baddie. She's still bad now, but yeah.
I'll marry Stephanie too.
Yeah, she's a baddie.
I thought of another interesting one. You have Sasha Banks.
Okay.
Naomi. And Brie Bella.
Oh, that's an interesting
one. I'm killing Brie. I'm killing Brie Bella.
Okay.
I'm smashing Naomi, and I'm marrying Sasha Banks.
That's a good one.
Interesting.
Well, let's see.
I definitely smash Naomi.
Yeah,
Who wouldn't?
She's a bad bitch.
I'd probably marry Brie Bella's, kill Sasha Banks.
For me, I'm sorry, but definitely an ass man. So probably marrying Naomi. So and then
definitely.
I'm a fool for that. And then Sasha Banks. Decimate.
It's literally a part of her finishing move. What else do you need?
Yeah, there's nothing else that I need. Yeah, I don't need anything else.
It's literally her finishing move.
Yeah, and then when I was like younger, I would always watch when she's on. I was like, oh shit. But Naomi, Sasha Banks, Decimate, and then probably kill Brie Bella. But all right, so now anime. So you guys can kind of tell what we're gonna ask. So first one, Sakura. This is a quick disclaimer. They're fucking adults. All right, they're all fucking adults here. So just know that.
They're all born
They're all adults, grown. Yeah, grown women. So first one, Sakura.
Is Mikasa Ackerman grown? Are we counting her in that too?
You could just. All right, so first one, Sakura, Hinata, and Tamari. John, who would you?
Interesting.
Kill Sakura.
This is easy.
I'm smashing Sakura. I don't know about y'all.
I'm killing Sakura. I'm gonna smash Tamari, and I'm marrying Hinata. Like marrying Hinata is the easiest choice you can fucking make.
I'm smashing Sakura, marrying Hinata, killing Tamari.
You can catch these fucking hands for saying that shit.
Let's see. Obviously, marrying Hinata easily. It's as simple as that.
Hey, we Hinata simps over here.
Yeah, we're all simps for Hinata for sure.
For real.
I'm sorry, I can't.
Nothing against Tamari. I just like the way Sakura looks in Boruto more.
Tamari, I kind of like her look as an adult. Kind of like a little feisty. I like that. I'd probably decimate her. And then Sakura, I don't like that bitch, man. I'm sorry. So I gotta kill her. And,
her as a teenager ruined it for me.
Yeah,
the way she acts.
She's a problem.
The way she acts.
Yeah.
She's a changed woman, guys. Let's let it go.
And Tamari has wind style, so
she can. I was about to say something.
You guys are forgetting one key part. Sakura has 100 healing. She can just keep pumping you with chakra over and over.
God.
Hey, Deku. She got mad and then destroyed her own fucking house, bro.
Yeah, that's a fucking problem. That's facts. And then Hinata got.
I'm not taking no 64 trifle. I'm not taking the 64.
Y'all keep going at it. Y'all been going at it for hours on straight. She just touches the wall slightly. The entire house is destroyed.
Yeah, and then Hinata has a rotation. That'll help. So.
Rotate your ball.
Rotate them off. Rotate them off.
So use that rotation ability. But
the quivering palm.
Trigram's quivering palm. I'm done.
It's like that taijutsu come in handy.
Yeah.
But
What do I sign?
So next one, or was it? Okay, this is Dragon Ball version now. Bulma,
Ooh.
Chi-Chi, or Android 18. Of those.
Kill Bulma.
Yeah.
Kill Bulma.
Marry 18.
Chi-Chi.
F Chi-Chi.
Smash 18. I need me a good chef in my life.
That is true. That is true.
That's facts.
That is true.
I'm marrying Chi-Chi, even though she has quite a bit of an attitude.
Yo, what does Chi-Chi smell like, bro? They look like live out in the wilderness.
Oh, goddamn.
She's got a natural musk.
Keep in
Probably
mind,
probably musty.
She is friends with the richest woman on earth, so kind of offsets that.
If she made good food, then I don't mind. You know what I'm saying?
Like, you should probably have your ass hunting.
Bro, why do you think Gohan, Goku, Goten are built the way they are? She be feeding them good, bro.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
That's facts.
So yeah, I'm marrying Chi-Chi, killing Bulma. Yeah, I'm smashing Android 18. Yes.
For me, who would I kill? Probably Chi-Chi. Sorry. Bulma.
What?
Sorry.
She can't.
Itchy, bro.
Wow.
Yeah, I can't. I don't have Goku's patience.
I'm disappointed in you, Jay.
Yeah, I don't have Goku's patience. I can't deal with that shit.
She does have an attitude, but it's for the good of her family.
That's true. That's a good point. But Bulma just has.
Bulma don't care.
Yeah, I would just decimate her. I wouldn't deal with her after that. Just smash and dash, and then marrying.
Get her pregnant and then be like Vegeta and not
smash,
show up.
take the cash, and then just dash.
Yeah, I'm smashing, becoming her sugar
Smash and
baby.
grab.
Yeah, I'll be a sugar baby for a while and dip.
Smash, grab, and go.
Yeah, exactly. And then Android 18, I mean, she doesn't age, so she'll be like 20-something forever.
She doesn't age.
We clapping
My
for
side
eternity.
piece. That's my side piece. Don't talk about my side piece.
For real.
Yeah. Oh my god. It's like, don't be talking about my side piece.
My god.
Bragging about hitting my side piece.
So you're bragging about my side piece? That's my side piece, man. Don't talk about her.
Alright, let's be honest, guys. I know y'all like Chi-Chi, but like, would she let y'all... She's not gonna have internet around the house. She's not gonna have TV. She's not gonna have shit around the house, bro.
Yeah,
that's
she
me.
would.
Nah, bro, it's gonna get in the way of
Bulma,
your kid's study, bro.
You don't think Bulma ain't giving her internet service and all this? Come on now.
Nah, bro, she don't have nothing to do with that shit, bro.
She don't fuck with it. She don't fuck with it. She don't fuck with that
Bro,
shit.
Bro, Hercule literally gave
Hey, as
them
long as she don't
$300
make me
million.
study, then we're
Of
good.
course they have internet.
Yeah,
Hey,
it's
as
like,
long as you don't make me study, then we're all good.
yeah,
I mean,
Chi-Chi.
Goku had cell service out there.
Yeah.
Exactly. He had phone service. It's not like they don't have internet or phone service.
Yeah, she's just too feisty for me, but
Hey, she can cook, bro. She can cook. She's
Yeah.
like,
And keep in mind,
she's
who
Latina,
said
bro.
y'all
She's
had-
a
who
Latina,
said
bro.
y'all
She's a
had-
Latina.
Who said y'all
That's
have
facts.
to live on Mount Pauzu?
hey, Chi-Chi is straight up a Latina.
oh yeah,
She
she's
can
definitely
cook and she got
For
attitude.
real. She's the
That's
definition
facts.
of Latina.
she's definitely Latina. But next one. So Tsunade, Kushina, and Tenten. I mean, pretty obvious we're gonna kill here, but
No, wait.
10-10?
yeah,
I'm
adult.
killing
adult.
10-10.
Not bad. If we were using 10-10 in the last, I'd probably say so, but Nah,
Marry
I'm going
Kushina.
10-10.
Yeah, Kushina's a baddie. Tsunade.
She got that yellow flash, man.
Yeah, bro. She got that habanero sauce. But
Let's look
Tsunade.
at the pros and cons here.
Tsunade.
She's
Definitely.
a great medic. You'll never get sick if you marry
Bro, Tsunade gonna die in a few years, bro.
She just you'll never.
Hey, it
get
was a
sick
good
with
run.
Tsunade
It was a good
around,
run.
but still.
You think she's like her fucking ability to make herself look young is like her makeup? Like at night she turns it off. She's all fucking like wrinkly and shit. Who knows? I don't want to deal with that shit.
Bro, I don't think she ever turns it off. I think it's when she runs out of chakra.
Yeah, she's like
Kushina would be the best wife.
For sure. That's
Oh yeah,
for sure.
if we're talking strictly wife, definitely.
I agree.
Oh no, I'm killing 10-10.
Yeah, 10-10, like she has.
If Chi-Chi was in Naruto, it definitely.
Yeah, like 10-10 probably got to kill her. Tsunade got.
Doesn't look bad though. She doesn't look bad.
Yeah.
I feel like 10-10's the only like normal character. Like she's like a normal girl. She's only like.
That's true.
Like it's weird.
She's definitely normal. She's like the only normal female. Tsunade got this.
She married Rock Lee, and their son just out here with 8 gates throwing a bunch of Demon Wind shurikens.
Oh shit. Yeah, that's fucking something else. But Tsunade.
Who is his mom, bro? Who is Metal's mom, bro?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Who is that bitch?
It's gonna be an episode on like a Mori episode on that shit.
It gotta be.
Who slept with Lee, bro, with those eyes, bro? How
That's
can
what I'm
like?
saying.
Like, bro.
And then Bushy Brows tickle or something. I don't know.
Damn, man. I don't. He had a tough time with the women, that's for sure. That's sad. But
I'm gonna. Oh no, I can't do an Attack on Titan one because Jimmy's not caught up yet.
yeah, Tsunade got yams, so yeah, definitely
I
decimating.
was gonna do a Kame got kill. I don't think you guys have seen it.
Dude,
I've seen
I
it.
love a Kamega kill. I have all the
I
manga
know
for it.
Chidori has seen it.
Yeah.
What else?
Nah, bro.
I put a couple Fate ones in the chat, but I don't know if y'all know about Fate.
John, you know any?
Fuck yeah, I'm gonna do it.
I
I'm gonna
haven't
do it. I'm
seen
gonna do
Fate.
it. I would do Attack on Titan.
Alright.
I'll do it. I'm gonna do. All right. Mikasa, Ymir, and Historia.
Kill Ymir.
Yeah, Ymir's going, bro. I don't care about Ymir.
Kill
She's
Ymir,
gone.
marry Historia, and get that Gorilla Grip Mikasa for the.
Yes, sir. Yes,
for the-
sir.
for the- yes,
Gorilla Grip. Gorilla Grip.
Let me see
I
this shit.
think, yeah, that's my thoughts exactly. I agree with Story. His story is my wife, bro.
Let me see, maybe if I see
I'm-
them.
I'm going to kill Ymir. I am smashing Historia, and I'm marrying Mikasa because she is loyal to the fucking soil.
So it was
Very loyal.
Ymir, Mikasa, and Historia.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I could
Oh,
stand
wait,
the
you're right.
Gorilla
She's
Grip
like-
more than
she's
once,
named-
dude.
She has a different name. What was her name?
Krista.
Yeah, I wouldn't look up. Ymir's kind of a spoiler type. Like if there's two different kinds. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the Ymir, the one like they
The
showed.
short hair, like
Yes, her.
pretty much.
The Jaw Titan one.
Shoots for
Yes.
the win.
Oh, let's
Yeah.
see. Probably marry Mikasa too, for sure. She's loyal.
She's loyal.
She's kind of
Very.
bad. Kind of bad too.
Right. If there's problems, she can handle it.
Yeah, probably decimate Ymir, and then probably kill.
Really?
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, you're gonna
looking
kill
at
the
her,
loyal.
looking at her. No, it's tough, but she's.
No, his story is super nice though. Isn't she like one of the nicest people apparently, or something like that?
Yeah,
she's
but what
really
was her
nice.
name?
Super nice,
What was her
everybody.
name? What
It was
her
it was
name?
Krista before it was
Krista.
Historia.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. It was Krista.
Yeah,
I
so
just
probably-
know her as a story now.
Probably decimate her, and then I'd kill the last one. Just Historia or whatever.
Mm.
But
I
yeah, his,
have an Akame got kill one if y'all want to do that.
Sure.
Alright, so Chidori, you're probably gonna be the first to answer this. It's between Esdeath, Leon, and Akame.
Oh, god damn. Esdeath got that mommy, if you want to call it that.
Esdeath, we're marrying on site.
John, you know those characters?
I
If
remember
that-
them.
if
It's been a while.
Chidori, can you put them in chat or main chat? I don't have any on me at the moment.
Oh, I'd have to search them up too.
Oh.
Let's see if I can think of any
I'd
then.
probably. I'd probably marry Esdeath.
Well, we can't do Demon Slayer because they're minors.
Yeah, fuck that.
There's only two characters in Demon Slayer that are like
older.
above age, the two Ashiras.
Yeah,
they're the only two above age.
Yeah.
Here we got Akame here.
Let's see.
Akame,
take a look.
That's
I'm gonna have to leave my phone for a second. Let me see. Oh damn it! I didn't mean to do that. Let me see. Where's it at again?
Main chat.
Main chat.
Oh, okay.
Trying to find a good picture of Ezda. We'll do this one. No, actually, that one isn't good.
Oh, okay. Okay.
We got...
Not bad. We
got Azdeath in the military uniform here.
There she is.
Huh.
You can find a good picture of Leon really easily.
Well, I am smashing Azdeath. For sure.
Yeah, she's like a crazy military general. She's definitely a dominatrix.
Oh, never mind. No, never mind. No, I don't know that. Oh, no, never mind.
He's gonna say kill.
Yeah.
Damn.
No thanks.
Akame, her whole deal is she's a silent assassin, like quite literally.
And then we got Leon, the blonde one. When she's like transformed, she's got like long hair and shit.
That's her when she has her Tengu active. She doesn't always look like that. Oh yeah, that's a much better picture.
There you go. I sent a better picture of Akame here.
Yeah.
Let's see. Probably.
Find another one of Leon.
Probably clap the first one. First picture, the newest picture of that girl. Since that second one is a dominatrix, I don't fuck with that, so I'm killing her, and then I don't fuck with that shit. And then I'm decimating the blondie. Probably.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I can't deal with dominatrix shit, man.
I got some Fate ones. If y'all,
I never watched Fate.
I never got into Fate like that.
Yeah, man, we might have to skip on that for now until we get more into it.
John, you have any?
I'll just stay quiet.
Yeah, John, you have any?
I think I found one.
No, I ran out actually.
Let me think of any universe. Let's see.
Interesting.
Okay, you know what? We were talking about Spider-Man earlier.
Yeah, do one of those.
Okay. Andrew Garfield's Gwen Stacy. Tobey Maguire's MJ. Or Tom Holland's MJ.
Oh damn.
Smash, marry, kill.
I am marrying Emma Stone's Gwen Stacy.
Easily.
I think I agree. Yeah.
I can't smash the fucking child and Tom. Wait, how old is that bitch?
They're like going to college.
Barely 18 or 19.
She's definitely above age.
Oh, okay.
She's 19.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're going into college.
Yeah, she's about to be in college, so yeah, she's legal.
She's in euphoria too.
We need to clarify. I should have clarified that. They're going into college.
I mean, Zendaya herself is
using Kristen Dunst from like Spider-Man 1, probably
she's bad.
Decimate.
Yeah, she's bad.
She doesn't look bad in the first Spider-Man, but I didn't like her in the second or third one.
No, I'm still killing her regardless. Fuck her.
Yeah, probably.
She's probably on the kill list.
Marry Emma Stone's Gwen Stacy, smash Tom Holland's MJ, and then kill Sam Raimi's MJ.
Probably.
I'm on the same list as you are.
They married Gwen Stacy. I think Zendaya is too tall for me, so I'll probably kill her.
Not that tall. How tall is she?
She's like 5'11".
We can go in the
Oh, she's my
Spider-Man
height.
gallery if y'all want.
She's my height.
Yeah, she's like.
I feel like she would piss me off after a while, bro.
Zendaya's
Like,
not 5'11".
Super tall.
Yeah, she's very
she
tall.
always looks like she's fucking bored or pissed off, dude. I don't know.
She's 5'10".
5'10".
Oh, I'm
5'9", so
She's like a.
I'm 5'7", bro. I'm short.
Hey, I'm 6 foot. I'm 6 foot on a good day.
Yeah. Let's just give each other 6 foot, all right?
Yeah.
Like the same. We're like the same height, so it's like 6 foot. Yeah, I don't want to deal with and she seems she does seem kind of boring, so it's like she won't be a freak, so probably kill her. And then I'll probably decimate Kristen and just throw her to the curb. Like I'm not dealing with that shit. But yeah.
Daddy issues, bro.
Yeah,
Nah, if you were Tobey Maguire, you go back for more.
If I was Tobey Maguire, it's like nah, sorry, I wasn't a simp like Toby. But yeah, I'll probably throw her to the curb, then marrying Gwen for sure. Probably.
Yeah.
Let me think of another one. One more, and then we'll probably move on.
I was gonna do some from the Spider-Man Road Gallery.
We can do that.
Oh, I'm trying to think. Felicia Hardy from the Insomniac games.
So from the Spider-Man comics, that's another good one.
We'll go Black Cat, or so Insomniac Spider-Man. We got Black Cat, Silver Sable, and MJ.
Oh, that's a good one.
Ooh.
Black Cat is a bad bitch, so probably marrying her. Even though she's a little mischievous, it's fine.
The mischievous.
Keep in mind, if you marry a Black Cat, she's not stealing from you, she's stealing from everyone else.
That's facts.
Fair enough. That's a fair point.
She'll finesse for me. But, let's see. Silver Sable
I'm not gonna lie, I would smash Silver Sable. She looks so good.
Yeah, she does look pretty good. She's just a little too militant for me. I'd be like, she won't give it up. So I'll probably kill her.
I'm surprised they made her a model in the game look that good.
Yeah.
Even the.
So I'd probably clap MJ, most likely.
Yeah.
Yeah. MJ.
So I'm thinking kill MJ, marry Felicia, and then dominate Silver Sable.
Yeah.
Jesus, bro.
Decimate.
Silver Sable just gets dominated.
Decimate, dominate, same thing.
It's gonna be tough because she's militant. She's gonna be like, no, it's gonna happen.
As long as there's no butt stuff happening.
Oh fuck no, yeah, that's a problem. I'll fuck with that shit.
Yeah, as long as that's not happening, then we're good.
Yeah, but I guess before we get to sports shit, I guess one more thing me and John should talk about is, well, I made a video about it already. You guys, I'm pretty sure most of you seen it, but so Wildcat, all right. I tried to make amends. He never responded, so I had to boot him. I had to boot him. But I guess, John, what do you think about all this stuff with Wildcat?
Honestly,
I just don't pay any attention. So no comment.
Yeah.
It's pretty shocking, to say the least. I mean, that's all I can say about it. It's like, damn, like that. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. So I'm not gonna get into too many details, but
at least he should have been a man about it. But I know I'm not gonna get all into it.
I'm gonna have to head out though, but I'll catch you guys later.
All right, man.
Yeah,
I don't really want to speak on the whole issue and make it even more of a situation than it already is, but kind of disappointed, to say the least.
Yeah, I'm definitely disappointed. I tried to make amends. Me and him are very different, like I said in the video. I'm more into I enjoy the spirit of conflict and competition. He doesn't. So, I mean, what else could I say? Yeah, I tried. And, there's other things that I can't get into, but it's unfortunate. He was part of the community for quite some time. Obviously, when we debated, I didn't show any mercy, but I mean, that's just the spirit of it. But he could have had at least the decency to respond. He could have had that.
Is that what it's from the debate stuff?
That's a big reason why, yeah. And other reasons that involve other people that try to sabotage that. And it worked, I guess. But
bitch.
Yeah, exactly. But all I could say is I tried.
She don't follow me on anything, so I can say whatever the fuck I want. If she got a problem with it, she could find me.
Fuck her.
So
fuck her. But yeah, it's unfortunate. I tried. All I can say is watch out for the hoes, man. That's all I could say.
Them ladies, bro. Them ladies.
Because some girls can be hoes, and that's what happens. They'll ruin friendships and shit like that. But it is what it is. We're moving on. The community moves on.
Oh yeah, I got one more question. Before we move on to the sports and all that.
Yeah.
It's related to Attack on. I know I talk a lot about AOT a lot. My favorite anime ever. But do you guys feel like the anime itself has done well, showing some of the stuff from the manga? Like he's done a pretty good job.
I think they executed it a lot better than a lot of other anime could have done. To be honest,
yeah, that's one of the best executions you'll ever see. That shit was
CGI for Mappa Studio in the season 4 is a little. It's like they used it for a lot more stuff, but
yeah,
they kind of were thrown into the situation, so they kind of had to cut.
Yeah, That's what I was wondering, because everyone's saying, no, the manga is better and all that stuff. But I'm like, I feel like AOT's done a good job at least putting some of the manga stuff into the episodes.
Yeah.
Especially the foreshadowing from season 2, the ending.
Yeah, they executed that really well. I don't know what they wanted.
The outro of season 2 into season 4, part 2 of last episode. Jimmy, once you catch up, you'd understand. I think you know what I'm talking about with the outro with the king.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Once you see it, you'll be like, "Oh shit, I remember seeing that."
They're kind of like hinting at it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's the thing about animation and stuff like anime. You get the music, so you feel more emotion with the music, with the movement of the characters and everything than just still images on the manga. So I think they did an amazing job.
It's a big difference.
By the way, AOT's new intro for part 2 is fucking amazing. It's really amazing.
Yeah.
It's actually the intro for part 2 is it's hitting Billboard charts as like a top single.
It's like a metalcore song. Crazy.
Yeah. I haven't had one dry moment with the show. It's all been fire up until now. Right. So it's like I'm definitely gonna finish it.
You don't have a dry moment.
Yeah, and even the best of enemies.
What do you think? Like, do you think they executed it really well with the anime?
I think that the anime, everything about it, like from the soundtracks to dialogue to the animations themselves, I think it's almost all A+ around the board. It's very rare to see that, and no dry moments. Like, damn, even Naruto had some, Dragon Ball had some. This show, it's like fucking
it's all. Honestly, with AOT, it's the first ever. It's the first ever anime I've ever watched in sub.
Yeah.
And I still understood the story.
It's still that good, yeah.
Because obviously the subtitles, but I like watching it in English preferably, but in dub I was like, oh, I can still understand the story. Like, shit's getting fucking intense.
Yeah.
And the voice actors, the Japanese voice actors, are doing an amazing job, especially now.
Yeah, they're
with the emotion they tell.
It's full throttle, man. I mean, really nothing I could say that's bad about it, honestly. So it's that good.
Yeah.
It's okay. So far, it's A+, and I see why it's like dominating the television business and like the streaming business. It's pretty spectacular. So it's like.
What do you think about I wish we could have gotten your reaction, Jay, about season 1, episode 5, where you first thought that Eren actually died when that Titan like bit down on his arm.
Oh shit!
How did you react to that, bro?
Yeah, maybe I should have done that. When I saw that, what was going through my mind was like, is this it? Like, is this the end of his journey? It just started.
It's like favorite character
no cap. When I first watched it, me and my friend Gabe, we were watching it. We started watching it at the same time.
Yeah.
And he was a little ahead of me at that point. Like, he already watched that episode. I haven't gotten to there yet. And when I did, and I'm like, bro, what the fuck? I texted him after. I'm like, dude, I was like, literally, my jaw fell to the floor, and I texted him, "Is this it?" Like,
I don't know anymore.
Yeah, like I got like shocked. I was like, this is like the earliest I've ever seen a protagonist die. It's fucking over already. It's 5 episodes in.
Literally, we didn't see Goku. Yeah. We didn't see Goku die this early. Not even fucking Naruto.
No.
Like,
all I could say is
the only anime I've seen.
I was hooked immediately, even from the first episode when his mom dies, gets like fucking ripped to shreds by the Titan. That was that left a mark on me. I was like, God damn, this is brutal. Like, it made me very invested early on. I think that they did that perfectly.
Oh, and this recent episode, it was titled "From You." It was From You, or was it To You? 2,000 years ago, or 2,000 years.
Yeah, 2,000 years ago.
And then the first episode was titled "For You." In
2,000
years?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the first episode is called "For You in 2,000 Years," and the second one says "From You 2,000 years ago."
Wow.
Or 2,000 years in the future.
Foreshadowing.
Yeah.
Dude.
This is like everything's well done.
I gotta say, bro, like, I gotta know, is the writer of Attack on Titan on fucking drugs, like on cocaine or some shit?
I think
this motherfucker's intense. He's intense, dude.
He's a prolific writer, clearly. He's gonna go down in the history books as like one of the greatest writers of like our time. He's pretty fucking. That guy's his imagination's wild. That's all I could say.
So yeah, Attack on Titan's like that Death Note tier anime, like one of those goated kind of storytelling.
Yeah, it's gonna be goated. Like, it's up there with
Death
Note.
For me, it's like, it's arguable. You can argue about it, but for me, it's like, it's not even a debate. Like it's top tier. It's not even S tier. It's fucking God tier anime.
Yeah, it's God tier.
It's God tier.
Yeah, it's a different level,
like,
man.
I love obviously Dragon Ball got me hooked.
Yeah.
Into anime, like that. Like obviously everyone starts off with Dragon Ball and all that other stuff. But when I first got into AOT, I'm like, this is perfection. Like this is good shit.
It's like, fucking. Yeah, I definitely.
Eat it. That's how good it is.
So I think the last things I'll say before we move on to sports is I'm definitely gonna get into Bleach more. I know someone asked me how far I am. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't watched it because I've been so fucking busy, and I know it gets dull. I'll admit that it's dull early on, but I'm gonna try to my best attempt to get through that, get to like kind of absorb my like the power scaling assessment of it and the characters and all what it's all about. So far, it's good. Is it Naruto, Dragon Ball, or Attack on Titan? No, but I definitely want to see why the fan base is so large and kind of it's very popular fan base. It's a very popular show. I need to see why the reason for that, but I need to finish that.
Bring the show back.
Attack on Titan. I got to finish that. I want to get into Demon Slayer. I need to expand my. I need to expand my mind. Yeah.
Speaking of Demon Slayer, I haven't watched the new season yet, but I did finish up the Mugen Train arc. Because I know it was a movie, but recently they put it into episodes. Yeah. So I just finished the Mugen Train arc, and now I'm gonna start watching season 2. Hopefully, because I know the finale is this weekend, right? The finale of the episode is this weekend.
Yeah.
I heard it's gonna be like a 45-minute episode.
Damn. So I need to get into Demon Slayer. I've only heard good things about it too. Definitely gotta watch it.
Probably tomorrow I'm gonna start watching season 2. Because honestly, I think it was only like 7 episodes this season was.
All right, yeah, that's not that much.
Yeah, it's not that much.
The thing about Demon Slayer is it's not as prolific narratively as Attack on Titan and whatnot, but what they do, the simple things that they do it really well. You know?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the animation itself, it's
animation fire.
Yeah, it's great.
I think
I like the show actually.
Yeah, Attack on Titan's like the narrative is extremely polarizing, while Demon Slayer conversely it's
a show easily for people to get into anime.
Right.
A lot of people are like. A lot of people that I know that don't watch anime, then they started watching Demon Slayer first.
Yeah, it has a lot of like surface level appeal. It's not like a deep one you have to get very deep into. Like you can be a casual and like get hooked. Like Attack on Titan and like Death Note, you got to be more invested because it's more narratively based. It's not appealing to the naked eye, I guess you could say. But like you have to get deep into it.
For Attack on Titan, it could be for casuals, but
definitely,
it's so good to the point where you want to go back and rewatch an episode because you know you missed something.
Yeah,
Attack on Titan is like for those people that like Lord of the Rings or Game of Thrones and they just haven't gotten into anime. That's what you show them as Attack on Titan.
Yeah,
that's like, you want to get into anime? You like Lord of the Rings? You like Game of Thrones? Watch this fucking show.
Yeah, definitely. It definitely has that vibe, like that kind of early time vibe where like the civilization doesn't seem too modern, and they have this huge threat, the Titans. It's all well done. It was all very well done.
I know I'm going to say for you, Jimmy, this new season, or the new season, all I'm going to say is that
changed a lot, bro.
The theme for season 4 is basically it's kill or be killed. That's all I'm going to say about it.
It's like very violent. Yeah.
When you watch it, you would agree with that statement. It's basically kill or be killed.
Damn. Yeah, I feel like suspense is building up from where I'm at right now in the show. I'm like, God damn.
Oh my God, the suspense.
It's like it keeps building. It keeps building and building and building. It keeps building.
You're like in the middle. You're in the middle of season 2, or where are you?
The last I remember. Right? Yeah, the last I remember is when I found out who the Colossal and the Armored Titan are, and they're like on top of the wall.
They're like on the wall top thing.
Yeah, they're up there, and Eren fights the Armored Titan, gets his ass whooped. Like, goddamn. Yeah, he gets ass beat. Like, he could even break the skin. I was like, shit. That guy's a monster.
Are you talking about the Armored Titan, or are you talking about Eren getting his ass beat?
Yeah, Eren got his ass whooped.
Oh, no, Eren... Oh, no, you're not there yet.
Yeah, don't I?
No, yeah.
Yeah. Maybe
I remember
character development.
I remember he punches him, and, like, his hand, like, doesn't do shit. He's like, oh, fuck. Like, he couldn't do nothing to him. And the Colossal Titan... Yeah, the Colossal Titan's, like, gigantic, and they're all trying to fight it off. Like, all the Titan Slayers, they're all trying to take him out, but he's so huge, like he's massive. So I guess that's why he's called the Colossal Titan. And I got a glimpse of, I think, the Beast Titan, the one that looks like a fucking like an ape. I saw him a little bit.
Oh, so you're close. You're like near the end of season 2.
Yeah, I'm around there. But I need to watch the last couple to refresh.
It's when it hits season 3 when it's like, oh, shit's gonna fucking go down.
I do remember. I remember, who was it? The one girl that was able to turn into a little Titan, like she could turn into a little one.
Yeah, that's the Ymir.
Ymir, yeah, that's her. I remember when they're like surviving in a tower and a fuckload of Titans are trying to get at them, and she like jumps out as she changes into a Titan and tries to fight them all off. That shit was wild,
that
man.
shocked me. That one was like, oh shit.
Fuck. I thought they were gonna fucking die.
You're questioning like what is happening. Like you're questioning everything. Like what is the motive for any side? What the fuck's going on?
Yeah, like suspense was so high. I was like, are these people gonna fucking die here? Like all the Titan soldiers, Slayers were all like shitting their pants. They're like, fuck, we're fucked. I was like, god damn, man.
And what's crazy is they don't have guns. They only have fucking swords.
They have like they have the swords. Yeah, and it runs out like the gas in their shooters or whatever. It runs out and then they're fucked. I'm like, damn. And there's only a couple that are like prolific. It's Mikasa and then Levi. That motherfucker can slay, man.
They're not very.
Yeah, he's a slayer. He's a slay those Titans.
When they show the people getting eaten by Titans, they're not very sentimental about it either.
They don't. They show it. They show it all.
You show it, yeah.
They want you to be. They want it to be impactful to you. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, you see, like, literally, like, fucking them ripping him in half with a bite. Like, I'm like, fuck, man. That's fucking brutal. But I think that makes you more intimidated by the Titans, too. Like, they're a real threat.
Oh, yeah,
man.
just wait.
I remember a really cool moment was when Levi and Mikasa took down the Diamond Titan, where she could, like, change her body into Diamond. That was pretty dope. It was in the ranks.
Yeah, Annie.
Yeah. And then, Aaron had a really good fight with her. That was a great fight that they had later on. Like the diamond ability was pretty clever. Like she would use it only when she was about to be hit in a vital point. She would like hardened up. I was like, damn, bro, that's very clever. I think that was great writing too. I was like,
yeah. So like no spoilers and all that. But yeah, like all of them I guess have their own abilities and shit. Like JD. I don't think we don't know what attack the Titan that Aaron's using. We don't really know his ability yet.
Yeah, not quite. Yeah. It seems like
for Jimmy, not yet. He doesn't really know yet.
Like his special ability. Yeah.
Titan. Yeah. Titan he likes to fight.
There's definitely like a commonality that some of these Titans have. Yeah, they have like their own unique ability. That's pretty neat. I was like, shit. I really like where it's headed though. It's like one of those shows I haven't been this hooked since fucking Naruto when I was younger, when I was watching the shit out of it. But yeah, it's very rare. It's very rare that I'm that hooked into it. But I think that's our anime talk. I know me and John have a lot of combat sports to discuss, but if you guys want to stick for that, yeah. But so again, we always say this: UFC is it's real life power scaling. The way the rankings work. Power scaling. Fucking the best.
I agree with that.
Are the best, yeah. So, first up, it comes this Saturday. Israel Adesanya, who's the closest to an anime character you'll ever see. He's Rock Lee in real life. His taijutsu striking is world class. Versus Whittaker 2. So, John, who do you think wins that one on Saturday? Israel Adesanya versus Robert Whittaker 2.
I have Israel Adesanya winning that fight. Just because he's the best freaking... Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm turning on my room. There we go. Just because he's the best middleweight in the world, and he's very uncomfortable.
Clearly, yeah. So
I think Whittaker has a close chance, but I don't see it happening.
Yeah. So to break this down, kind of like an anime episode, to get deep into it, basically, there's a lot at stake. Israel Adesanya is the undisputed world champion, middleweight world champion of the UFC, and he's in rare air. He's in very rarefied air that only the best of all time get to. I'm sure many of you guys know Anderson Silva. He's in that kind of rare air at this point. But Robert Whittaker was the champion previously. He defeated Robert in like one of the most legendary ways. He went to his hometown. I believe it was in Australia.
It was Australia.
Sold out in front of 80,000 people. It was truly like the underdog story. Well, he wasn't an underdog really. I'm sure he was on the odds, but He came out.
Yeah, that didn't mean shit.
Yeah, that didn't mean shit. That didn't mean shit to him. He came out and like displayed brilliant striking. Like he's probably the most sophisticated striker I've ever seen in UFC history. He's like it's art. It's truly art form to watch him.
Basically, we're saying about Israel Adesanya is what we're comparing him to, like Rock Lee.
Yeah, and you know what's funny? He always tells a story about. I'm sure you guys have seen the videos where they do comparisons where he fought Anderson Silva and it was kind of like Rock Lee versus Gara when he like did the pose like Rock Lee, and Adesanya unintentionally did the Gara pose where he's like just standing there, and like that's kind of like what it was, except in this story Rock Lee won because Israel beat Anderson. He beat the big bad man, but in this one, Israel Adesanya is the better striker. I think Whittaker can't catch up, even if he tried. He's a very good striker, but he did lose to another guy, Darren Till. I mean, he did compete. He beat Darren Till, but they competed. I think Israel's in just a whole other tier. So basically, in anime terms, Israel Adesanya is God tier striker. Whittaker is only S tier. So I don't think he'll be able to outstrike him. He's gonna have to have a different implementation of a game plan. I would say
the big question is,
could he take him down?
Or knock him down.
Or knock him. I highly doubt he can knock him down. He'd have to get honestly a lucky shot. Let's be honest. He's not at his level. I don't think there's anyone on his level in the world right now. Maybe that one guy that knocked him out. Remember, what was his name? Alex Pereira. He's the only guy that might be at his level, but he has a long way to go. He barely joined the UFC, so I would say.
He, actually, speaking of,
I think he's around the same age as Izzy. I think he's around 30, 31.
Oh, that's not bad. So they're both in their prime.
Both in their prime.
Well, hopefully he could rise with the ranks.
Yeah, maybe he'll be that arch nemesis that Israel needs. But Whittaker is gonna have to have a different game plan. He can't do what he did last time. From what I understand, he's trying to get better all around. But you should get better at striking, but I'd focus more on the defense. You're not gonna outstrike Izzy, man. You just can't. He's too fucking good. It's like trying to.
He's literally like Rock Lee with the taijutsu.
Yeah, it's like trying to outstrike Mike Guy. It's not gonna happen. Like you're not gonna outstrike him. Yeah, you can't do it.
Israel Adesanya literally has 8 gates.
Yeah, he's literally that. He's literally the real life version of Mike Guy. So Whittaker has to go to different areas of mixed martial arts, like the wrestling. The thing is he's not hard. He's not easy to take down though. Derek Brunson couldn't, and he's one of the better wrestlers in the middleweight division. So Whittaker's gonna have to have a pretty clever game plan to do what he has to do. Izzy's only getting better though, man. Every time I see him, he's getting better. A lot of people think that just because he lost to the light heavyweight champion when he went up in weight to try to be a double champ, that he has flaws in his game, but that's different. That was just due to size. That guy, honestly, Jan's not a better fighter than Izzy. He's just bigger.
I mean, it's hard. It's hard going up to 205.
40 pounds. He had like 40 pounds on the guy, probably. He was probably 235. Probably. Easy.
Jan did, he did have some more size to him.
And Izzy didn't even make 205. He came in at 201. And that was him eating like a fat ass. Like he was eating pizza and shit. So,
do you have to be 200 pounds or do you have to be 205 to have a title fight?
I think as long as you are under 205, you're fine. But if you're over, that's a problem. There's gonna be problems.
Oh, okay.
But Jan is a giant man, dude. He's probably 235, 240. He probably walks around at 240. So he was much larger. And Izzy.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, Izzy. I think he knew that Jan had a lot of power, so he couldn't implement his game plan as effectively as he did with the middleweights who were smaller on average. And then when he got.
I know we're off topic. I want to get a little off topic right here. But do you feel like cutting weight is like losing chakra? Like
yes.
Like losing stamina?
Yeah, most definitely, because what happens when you cut weight is it basically like depletes you. And there's sometimes where it can be detrimental to your health, like Khabib when his liver shut down. It's basically like losing chakra if you're talking about anime. If you're comparing it, the equivalent to anime nerf, you're getting nerfed heavily when you cut weight. It's very dangerous, and there's fighters that cut 30, 40 pounds, so I would say Jan was just too much. He was too big. And once he grabbed Izzy, you could tell the strength difference and the size difference. Izzy was trapped. Like, he couldn't do anything. And it wasn't even a skill. I don't even think I would say it was a skill gap. I think it was just a size gap. Like, he just couldn't move. He was too big. But here, Whittaker and Izzy are relative in size. That's not going to happen. There's no way Whittaker does that. So I think Izzy wins. He's going to win with what he does best. He's going to strike elegantly with his like the thing that he's best at doing. Whittaker, I think, is going to try some new things. Maybe leg kicks, maybe takedowns, maybe feint. Maybe he'll set up some feints to go in for some takedowns. It's going to be very difficult against Izzy, though. I'd say Izzy wins, though. Who knows? Maybe by decision. I don't think he'll knock Whittaker out this time, unless Whittaker is if he's very aggressive in his approach, maybe. Or if
he hasn't fought in a while. When was the last time he fought?
Who, Izzy?
No, Whittaker.
Whittaker, I think it was Darren Till. He beat him by barely beat him.
What year was that?
I think that was last year in maybe September, I want to say. I don't know. I'm not sure. It was last year, though, like halfway through the year. But, yeah, Israel's going to win, I think, by decision. Maybe a knockout. Maybe a knockout, yeah. But I think Whittaker's going to be more calculated. But yeah, that's my opinion on that. But
where's the fight at this year?
It's, I don't remember. UFC 271. It's this Saturday. Probably in Vegas, I'm guessing. Oh, no. I think it's going to be in Izzy's hometown, if I'm not wrong.
Is it?
In Auckland. Let me see.
I think, cause I remember Israel Adesanya, he wanted that fight in his hometown.
Yeah, let me see.
In New Zealand.
It's going to be... where is it going to be? Let me see the location. Oh, no, it's going to be in Houston. Never mind. Not even close.
Oh, in Houston.
Toyota Center. I guess. That's a big arena, though, right? I think so.
It's a basketball arena.
Yeah, so it's gonna be filled out, probably sold out. But also on the card, I guess we could talk about it quickly, is Derek Lewis is fighting again. He's fighting Tai Tuivasa, another slugger. Who do you think wins that between those two?
Tuivasa's gonna win it.
You really think you think he'll beat Lewis?
Yes.
Do you think he hits harder than Derek?
I don't think he hits harder than him, but yeah. I believe that he would get him on the ground more.
Oh, you think he'll go to the ground?
Maybe not to the ground, but I know he'll get a few smart shots in him. Yeah. You know what I mean?
You think he's a better striker than Derek?
I think so, because Derek Lewis, as much as I like him, he has a lot of power.
Right.
He can gas out pretty easy.
I do agree with that. Yeah, I would say this: Derek Lewis, if he had the ability to get cardio and the ability to be more well-rounded, he'd probably be a heavyweight champ right now. But he's a one-trick pony in a way. He's kind of like Deontay Wilder for your boxing fans. He just has that touch of death, but he needs to be more well-rounded. He does beat most people. Tai Tuivasa is up and coming, though. He did lose to JDS, though. He had a problem with JDS, but JDS was more well-rounded, I'll give you that. But,
yeah, I mean, Junior Dos Santos is a legend.
Yeah, I think these guys' styles, it's inevitable. Someone's going to get knocked out. It's inevitable. I mean, it's like fighting fire with fire. They're both heavy-handed opponents, and I think Derek has the advantage in power. Tai is probably he probably has the cleaner boxing technique, probably. Because Derek really doesn't have to flash boxing because he'll hurt you immediately. So, this is a tough one. I want to go with Derek because of the power. I mean, Tai almost got...
Who's the favorite going into that fight?
I think it's Derek. Yeah.
Obviously, he's from Houston.
Yeah, and also, keep in mind, Tai almost got knocked out by Greg Hardy. Greg is not nowhere near the striker that Derek is. He almost got knocked out by Greg Hardy in his last fight. Or the fight before that.
But I just feel like Tai is going to come out there and dominate. Not dominate necessarily, but I feel like he'll beat him up pretty good. Now, I don't think he'll knock him out, but I think he'll beat him up pretty good. To the point where Derek Lewis is going to be gassed.
If he can get to that, if he can go past the first round and a half, yeah, I think it'll be a better position for him. In the first round, though, he's going to be in some deep shit against Derek. Derek hits like that motherfucker hits like a truck, man. So, probably Derek.
Yeah.
Probably Derek. But next fight that needs to be discussed, that's a possibility. John Jones versus Stipe Miocic. Do you think it's going to happen?
Well, luckily, or not luckily, kind of sad that the other guy not here to debate
Francis.
why.
You're talking about
the other guy.
Wildcat, yeah.
Yeah. Kind of sad that we won't be able to argue about it.
Yeah. His loss.
John Jones, Stipe Miocic, possibly happening. When did they say that fight could possibly happen, or they just discussed?
Probably mid-year. I think that's either mid-year or like fall, around there. think that's when.
Honestly, if Francis Ngannou is going to be out for quite some time, I'd say, as much as I hate interim belts, I feel like this is the proper time to actually use it.
Yeah, because Francis, his contract is he has 1 year left. He's going to keep the belt, and it will just be vacated if he decides to leave the UFC. So they'll just vacate his belt. And I don't think John wants to wait that long. I'm not sure.
If Francis can't fight for quite some time, because what is it? What kind of injury was it again? It was
his MCL and I think his MCL and ACL. But either way, his plan was to not fight again. He's done. Like he doesn't want to fight anymore.
So that injury, that type of
either way,
it's a 6 to 9 month recovery time.
Yeah, that's either way. He wouldn't be able to fight. Yeah,
I feel like Dana should strip him of the belt, and then make those two fight for it.
Yeah, I don't know.
And honestly, I feel like that makes the most sense.
The thing is, if Francis is done anyways, then why not just vacate it now? If he is done, and it seems that way. He seems very distraught with the UFC. He's like, yeah, I'm underappreciated. I'm the heavyweight champion, baddest man on the planet, and I couldn't get this fight with John. But what I heard was Francis was the more stubborn one with the money, not John. So I don't know. And
John's only wanted about what?
Probably 10 mil.
Like 10 mil.
Yeah, and Francis, honestly, from very reliable sources, they say it was Francis that was the stubborn one, not John. But no one talks about that. So
yeah,
Francis wants to be paid what he's worth. I understand that, but you gotta.
I mean, he's one of the hardest hitters in UFC. Understandable. You want to get paid a lot of money.
Probably the hardest hitters, like the hardest hitter ever in the UFC history, probably. Yeah. But you have to build a reputation though. Like you're the champ, you're the man now. Don't be too eager. Just build your legacy. You'll get the money. Keep winning. And
it took Conor a while to get paid. Well, no, I want to say it didn't take that long for him.
Yeah, Conor McGregor he's a unicorn. He's just a whole different. Like he's not even.
Exactly.
He's like
compare yourself. You can't compare yourself to him.
Yeah, he's literally
he's got it.
He's bigger than he's bigger than the sport. Literally,
he's got that.
Yeah. He's bigger than UFC itself at this point. But yeah, I don't think anyone can compare themselves.
Yeah. John Jones and Stipe Miocic.
That'd be very.
Stipe's getting up there in age. He's what? Oof. He's almost. Is he 40? Or is he almost 40?
He's coming. He might be 40 this year. Either 39, 40. He's getting up there. So but John's gonna have the advantage in youth and less damage. Easily less damage.
One last run.
Yeah.
I'd say vacate the belt, Francis.
Yeah.
Give it to Dana. We set up a heavyweight title fight that's actually going to be relevant or actually hyped up about for the first time, I'd say, in years.
Yeah, it's going to be very hyped. Even those Francis, unfortunately, is not there.
Because of the fact that people were more excited to see the Munoz and Figueiredo fight, which was the co-main event, than the actual main event.
Yeah, that's true.
People were more hyped to see the co-main event with Figueiredo and
Figueiredo and Moreno.
Moreno.
Yeah.
I said, what did I say? I messed up.
Munoz,
Sorry. Yeah. Moreno, Munoz, Figueiredo, and Moreno. Yeah. That fight, the co-main event, was more exciting to watch in the second one.
Yeah,
I feel like putting John Jones and Stipe Miocic, two guys who have actually carried their
divisions,
weight divisions for years.
Yeah.
I'd say, and John Jones is moving up to heavyweight. I say make that fight. It's the easy money fight for me, in my opinion, to make this year.
And to be honest, I think John's gonna dominate Stipe to some extent. I think John's gonna be better.
Stipe, John Jones is definitely better. We call him the greatest of all time, and we stick to that.
Yeah,
we don't change how we stand by it. He's easily number one.
He's easily the best of all time.
But Stipe is also pretty good in his own right. Yes, he got knocked out by Francis Ngannou, but if you go back to their first fight,
he beat him down.
He beat him down.
He mauled him. Yeah, mauled him basically. Yeah, I would say
so
Stipe.
I can't really count out Stipe because he's pretty good.
I would say Stipe still. Yeah, he's still the greatest heavyweight of all time. Francis would have to win more for me to give him that, even though he did knock an older Stipe out, who's been withered through fucking 3 fights with DC, who's a fucking monster himself. So I would still say Stipe is the greatest heavyweight of all time. John is the flat out the greatest mixed martial artist ever. So would Stipe be difficult? Yeah, he'd have a lot of size. But is he any bigger than Alexander Gustafsson in his prime? I don't think so. I don't think he's much bigger at all.
John Jones is putting up weight too, so
he might be bigger than Stipe. Yeah, he might be bigger. Stipe only walks around, I'd say, 245. He's not a big heavyweight. He's middle sized.
I can't remember the last time. I can't remember what John Jones is walking around as right
John
now.
right now is probably like 260. He's fucking huge right now.
And John Jones is training with
a lot of big heavyweights. I've seen him wrestling.
Not a lot of big heavyweights. He's the UFC fighter that just retired.
Oh,
He's a 2-weight.
Henry Cejudo.
Who?
Cejudo.
Yeah,
Cejudo. Yeah.
Yeah, Henry Cejudo. He's trading with him now that John Jones left his old camp.
Yeah.
And John Jones actually looks pretty good. Wrestling.
He's wrestling a lot now. I think in a striking exchange, I think Stipe would lose that. I think he'd get outstruck by John.
Wholeheartedly.
Yeah, and honestly, out wrestled too. I don't think he's a better wrestler than John is. DC, when DC wrestled, yeah,
he could wrestle a few types of wrestling. He could do Greco-Roman, freestyle.
Yeah, he has a freestyle and a Greco. And the thing is, when DC did wrestle Stipe, he mauled him every time. He just didn't wrestle much, which was a very bad game plan flaw. He didn't wrestle enough. He probably could have beaten Stipe if he kept wrestling. But John out wrestled DC. So if he can out wrestle DC,
Daniel Cormier is an Olympian.
And Daniel was an Olympic wrestler. So if DC mauled Stipe and John mauled DC, then it only makes sense that.
Which is amazing.
Transitively, yeah, that's fucking ridiculous.
Out wrestled an Olympian, basically.
He mauled him. Yeah,
who won a what? He was a silver medalist?
I think he won a silver medal. Yeah, it's just fucking.
Yeah, he won it.
You're literally like the second best wrestler in the world if you do that. So, I think John's gonna out wrestle Stipe. He has the age on his side, less mileage on his side. Like he really didn't get hit that much compared to Stipe, who's been knocked out several times. And this last time was awful. He got fucking just obliterated by Francis. Like that was an awful knockout. So he's fighting a losing battle. Age, skill. So he might even be smaller than John, to be honest. He might be smaller. I would say John wins that. I hope it happens.
I think they're both the same.
Yeah, they're both 6'4", but Stipe only walks around 245. John's bigger right now, so.
Oh yeah.
I say John probably wins.
And the longer reach.
And he has a longer reach. Yeah, the only guy that's close is Francis. He has 83, which is still an inch shorter. So. He still has the longest reach in the UFC.
Isn't speaking of wrestling styles, isn't Greco-Roman wrestling the hardest one? I think.
Yeah.
Right. I remember.
It's like a different variation of wrestling, but John is very good at it. He's very good at both. Probably why he's like almost never been taken down. He's just so like very.
I'm just hoping. Oh, DC did take him down, right?
DC did get a takedown. Yeah, he did. He got a takedown, but then John he won that battle.
Got right back up. He got right back up, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and he took DC down a couple times. In the second one, he just knocked him out. He knocked DC the fuck out. So.
Flat out knocked him out.
Flat out, yeah. That was brutal. That was like a very violent moment. That was John like establishing his superiority again. I was like, damn, he's back. But then he got in trouble again. But
again, I want to bring up the controversy with the PEDs. We've already stated it was scientifically proven by an USADA chemist.
Yep.
Who is legit.
Yep.
That was left over in his system.
Yeah, USADA
didn't enhance his performance at all.
Yeah, Jeff Nowitzki, who's the head of USADA, and USADA, they've taken down the likes of bigger athletes than John could ever be. Barry Bonds, they took down Armstrong from ever bicycling again in the Olympics. So if they could take out guys that big down that are that high profile, they would have had no trouble bringing John down if he did cheat. So he had like a very weird case of like a pulsing effect where a PED that was in his system long ago is still pulsing in his body. It doesn't indicate, and it's not even performance enhancing. It's literally an amount that cannot be physically digested. That's how minuscule it is. So
what was it? A metabolite? It was what do you call it? Metabolite or something?
Yeah, it was like a metabolite, and it was a picogram, which is a billionth.
Oh, picogram.
I think it's a billionth of a gram, which is not even like physically visible. So you could even digest something that small if you tried. So he's not cheating. He's definitely not.
Now, if you want to talk about straight up cheating, we should talk about Ty.
We can talk about TJ Dillashaw.
TJ Dillashaw.
Yeah, he took
straight up on EPOs.
Yeah, that's cheating. Yeah, and he admitted it too. Also, Anderson Silva. Who else is cheating?
I mean, back then, the drug testing at that time Anderson Silva was fighting wasn't really.
It wasn't as big. Yeah,
it wasn't as common.
Yeah.
It was definitely not common in Pride.
Yeah.
Pride.
Over there, they're probably all on drugs there. Honestly, all on fucking drugs.
It was a proven fact that they didn't drug test at all.
Yeah, so everyone was probably on roids there, but
yeah,
just like Vitor Belfort probably was on roids when he fought John. He still lost. So
yeah,
a lot of heavyweights from Pride were probably on roids too. Probably like what's his name? Alistair Overeem was probably on roids. Let's be honest, he was fucking huge. He was like as big as Brock Lesnar was. Like he was massive.
He'd eat horse meat.
Yeah, that motherfucker was definitely on roids. John, no, he's probably the most tested. I think there's a statistic that he's the most tested fighter. He hasn't tested positive, so he's definitely not cheating.
He just gets in trouble outside the UFC.
He's just a fuck up. Definitely a fuck up. He needs to get his shit together, man. He's done some questionable things.
Looking forward to him fighting this year. He said he was going to fight this year, right?
Hopefully. Yeah, I really hope he does. I really hope they get it done. Yeah. So I wonder what Stipe is going to say. I want him to respond.
I mean, at this point, I think he'd take it.
Yeah.
This John Jones is a dream fight.
Money.
Why not?
He'd be set for life.
Money on the line.
And
I think he'd make more than he made with DC, I believe.
Probably
if this fight would have happened.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. And the thing is, I hope they make that card special. I want to see some good fights on that card. Like them as a main event and maybe it's a really good co-main. Like, I want it to be a very good card, but
oh yeah, me too.
Dana, don't drop the ball. Honestly, there's this controversy going around when it comes to Francis that card was kind of it was kind of special before, but they removed some fights. They think that it was on purpose to hurt Francis' pay-per-view numbers and hurt his negotiation power. I don't know if that's true, but kind of true because they had I think they had Edwards and was it Usman or something?
No, Edwards and I think it was Edwards and Masvidal in that card too.
And they had some good
Masvidal
fights.
had to pull out because of injury.
Yeah, and like they kind of said, oh, they're doing that to hurt his power, so he can't negotiate again. I'm like, well,
but we are getting Masvidal versus Covington in the next pay-per-view.
I can't wait for that. As far as that fight, which is I think April, that's gonna be a very interesting fight. I do think Covington wins. I think he's the second best after Usman. I think we saw that already with him fighting him twice. He's the second best in the world. And Masvidal, I don't think can handle the wrestling. Kind of like he couldn't handle it with Usman. I think it's gonna be the same thing. Kind of, he's just gonna maul him.
It's definitely gonna get destroyed.
Yeah.
And we're getting finally Justin Gaethje versus Charles Oliveira.
Fuck yeah, that's gonna be a good fight.
Justin Gaethje said he was gonna have a riot if he didn't get that title fight.
He had to get it.
I was like, yes,
he had to. Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah,
you gotta give him that title fight.
Justin, yeah, I would have been mad. Like, what the fuck, Dana? Like, Justin deserves a title shot. You can't fuck him over anymore. He even admitted if I don't knock him out. I think he said something like, if I don't knock him out, I'm gonna lose. That's what Justin said.
Yeah,
like, I have to knock him out.
If I don't knock him out, I'm fucked.
Yeah, like.
But Justin, as good as a striker he is, he's as good as a wrestler too.
He's a very good wrestler. Yeah.
He's a very good. He just doesn't use it.
He just doesn't use it very much. The only guy that was able to out-wrestle him was obviously Khabib, because he's the best. But
yeah. Chandler did try to, but Justin Gaethje's takedown defense was good.
He defended it very well. Yeah. As far as the striking, Justin's a very good striker. But Oliveira's fucking good, man.
I'm gonna give him more of my respect, man. He's a very good, well-balanced fighter. I did not expect.
I mean, Poirier outboxed him in the first round, and then he just he choked Poirier out, and he did like beautiful body shots that I think took some energy out of Justin in the first round when he kept kneeing him to the body. Dustin came out a little lax, and Oliveira capitalized and choked him out. I think that was kind of due to fatigue. Like Dustin just didn't have the energy, which was really well done by Oliveira. Honestly, I think Dustin's a better fighter, but I think Oliveira was more clever. He was more clever that night. He got him. Dustin should have been more calm and collected and more mindful.
It only lasted like 2 rounds. That fight did.
He choked him out in the second.
2 rounds.
He dropped Oliveira in the first. I was like, oh shit, and then he got choked out. I was like, fuck. So that was Dustin's fault. He knows that. That was his fault. He dropped the ball now, and I think he could have won the fight for sure. But
speaking of, we always have to bring him up. He's big time. Conor McGregor.
Conor McGregor, what's his future like, man? I wonder what's next for him. It's just like he's recovering from the leg. He's looking good.
Looks great, actually.
Yeah, he looks really good. He looks like he wants to make a jump at middle welterweight. To be honest, he looks gigantic. Yeah.
And from his last performance at welterweight, he seems comfortable there.
Yeah, when he beat
he's
the shit out
small,
of Cowboy. Yeah. As far as Conor McGregor, he's in a very interesting place. A lot of people think that his fire has been extinguished because he's so fucking rich. Done. Like, he's so fucking rich that he doesn't give a fuck to that extent anymore. Like Marvin Hagler said, like, once you're sleeping in silk sheets, it's hard to get up and to run in the morning. Like, that's exactly what Conor's going through. And you can't blame him or any man that gets that kind of money. So it's very rare. He wants
to fight.
He does want to fight because it would be so easy for him not to fight ever again. Like, ever. He'd be like, I'm done. I was retiring. It'd be so easy for him. But he wants to fight still, so I think his legacy is important to him. I gotta give him that
respect in that.
Yeah.
He still wants to fight.
I think his legacy...
But the question is, who are they going to give him if he wants to fight again?
That's a good question.
I think he's going to be ready by summertime, honestly.
Yeah. I think he'll be fully recovered. He definitely cares about his legacy enough to keep fighting. He still wants to continue. He doesn't want to go off the way he finished. So, if he goes for welterweight, I mean, Nate Diaz is like the obvious candidate. I think that'd be a big fight. Masvidal, especially if he loses to Covington.
Yeah,
that'd be a good fight. The Masvidal one probably interests me the most, or a Covington one. Holy shit, that would sell just because of the shit talking that would take place. Both of them, Masvidal or Covington.
Conor would easily beat him in trash talking.
He's beating all of them. He'll beat Masvidal too. He'd be honestly, he'd beat Masvidal on shit talking too. I don't think there's any guy that can really compete with his shit talking. You need like a Chael Sonnen to beat him, but there's no Chael Sonnen anymore. So, if he fights Masvidal, I think that would sell a lot of tickets. If Masvidal loses,
what about if he still wants to fight in the lightweight division? What about like a Tony Ferguson?
Tony Ferguson would be interesting. I honestly think Conor would fuck him up. I think Tony's like on his last legs. I think Tony, like, ever since the Justin Gaethje fight where he got his ass beat so bad, I've never seen an ass whooping that bad in all the fights I've seen. So it was fucking terrible. So I think he's just not the same. He'll never be the same after that ass whooping. So I would say Conor probably will fuck his world up. But I wouldn't mind. Maybe give Tony one more shot. Give him the money to go off into the sunset. And he deserves it. He deserves it after all the shit he went through. Trying to fight Khabib for the fucking belt. With it falling off 5 fucking times. 5 times they tried to fight 5 fucking times. It wouldn't work. It was like a curse. He was just cursed in that aspect. But he never got a chance at the belt. And then he gets a chance, but he gets his ass fucking destroyed by Justin Gaethje. So he deserves a paycheck, man. I think Conor should treat him the way he treated Cowboy. Like, give him the fucking money, man. He's a guy that really deserves it. Yeah, he really deserves it. He's probably gonna go about it the same way. Well, the thing is, Tony talks shit though. Cowboy didn't, so maybe he'll talk shit. Yeah. Because Tony's gonna be like, "Fuck you, McNuggets." I'm like, "Oh my god, here we go, Tony." Conor's gonna be like, "Bro,
you're lucky I chose you.
You're lucky." He's probably gonna be like, "You're lucky I'm choosing you to get paid, because I'm gonna fuck you up. It's gonna be the last time you ever fight in your fucking life." It's probably what's gonna happen. And honestly, Conor's gonna beat him. Conor's a really good striker. He still has that youth. There's not too much mileage on him.
Before he even broke his leg, like, he was still striking up Dustin Poirier.
Yeah, he was doing very good. He was doing very well against Dustin. Like, his striking's still there.
He's rocked Dustin a few times.
Yeah, and Dustin's probably the best. Well, I gotta get to Oliveira now, but after Oliveira, Dustin's the best. He's the best in the world. So I would say Conor did pretty well against him. Like, Tony, like, he's not a Dustin Poirier. He's just not on that level, not anymore. So.
Yeah, not anymore. But
I think he's gonna hurt him. Oh yeah, back in his prime, he was arguably the best because we never got to see him fight Khabib. So, arguably, he was the best in the world. So, Conor's gonna fuck him up, and then after that, maybe he'll fight Nate.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what's next with Conor, man. Because he could go to welterweight. He could stay at lightweight.
Yeah, it's really up to him. It's really up to him. He has a choice to make, but. Conor's just a unicorn that I don't think we'll see for another 50 years. Like, he's just the kind of man he is. It's extremely rare to see that. I think we're not going to see that for another 50 years, honestly. Maybe 100 years.
Yeah, we're not.
Like an Ali, you're not going to see another Ali for another 100 years. So, or a Floyd
Maybe
Mayweather.
Even longer.
Maybe even longer. Like Floyd, like another Floyd Mayweather. It's probably going to be in several decades before we see another Floyd, another Conor. Like those rare air it's just extremely difficult to reach that air. So. He's the type of guy we might never see again, so we should definitely enjoy him while he's still here. He was more polarizing than maybe anyone I've seen in the modern day, besides like Ali. On his run, Conor could not just win over a crowd, but like fucking mesmerize a crowd. I've never seen it before. Like, he was fucking
But I'm
polarizing.
down. Give me Conor versus Nate 3. Give me that trilogy.
I would love that shit. I would love it. The shit
I would
talking.
take that immediately.
And that's gonna be main event, no doubt. And I'm
Who do you
definitely
think would
watching
win that one?
That's tough. Nate has a lot of mileage on him. Conor's a better striker than Nate.
It takes a lot to put down Nate, and Nate never gets knocked out. I can't remember the last time he got knocked out.
Conor needed every ounce of his being to knock down Nate because he was exhausted, but he just kept willing himself to knock down Nate over and over. I kind of lean towards Conor still, but Nate can win. He's fucking good, man. He's like unpredictable and underratedly good. I think as long as it's on the feet and Conor has a good enough gas tank, he'll win. But if it gets on the ground, it's dangerous for him to be down there. So I'll probably go with Conor. But the Masvidal fight, I think, would be very interesting. As far as that would be a tough fight for Conor. Masvidal's a fucking beast as far as striking.
How tall is Masvidal?
He's probably, I'm guessing around the same height, maybe a little taller, like 5'10", 5'11".
And Conor is like 5'9", right?
Yeah, like 5'9". He's probably similar size now that Conor's bigger. They're probably around the same size now. But Masvidal is a very good boxer. Very good boxer. Like, pure hands, he's very good. So
Conor's good in the boxing category.
Very
too.
good
So I feel
boxer.
like that fight would be more. But Conor has very good leg kicks too.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a slugfest. That's what that would be. If he fights
Conor
Covington, that might be the worst matchup for Conor. If he were to fight Covington.
Oh no, that's not a good matchup, especially right now.
Right now, yeah.
But Conor versus Masvidal, I feel like Conor would have the advantage in that retrospect against Masvidal because he has kickboxing too, and Masvidal is more of a boxer than
he's more boxer type, yeah.
Yeah,
there probably wouldn't be any takedowns in that fight, but all hands probably, kickboxing and striking.
No, it would be straight up. It would be a straight up.
Yeah, definitely.
Boxing fight.
That would be great.
8-ounce clubs.
Yeah, the worst matchups Conor probably doesn't.
Is it 4 ounce or 8 ounce?
I think it's 4 ounce.
Oh,
Yeah, they're
4 ounce
small as
clubs,
fuck. But the worst matchups for Conor he shouldn't do: Covington, Gaethje, stay away from him. Who else would be extremely dangerous?
Maybe I don't know about Gaethje.
Because Gaethje's a fucking animal. Like, if you're not on
Gaethje's an animal. Gaethje is an animal, but Gaethje likes to strike.
he is very reckless though sometimes, so maybe that will help Conor.
Yeah.
Conor's more
We've
calculated.
seen Gaethje be reckless before.
Yeah.
He was a little reckless in that fight with Chandler.
He got dropped too, I think, once by Chandler.
Yeah, he got dropped once.
Yeah.
No, I think it was a knockdown. It was a takedown, I believe.
Yeah. It was a takedown, and then Chandler got knocked down when Justin, I think, uppercutted him. But
oh my god, I thought he knocked him out on that.
Yeah.
He looked like Chandler looked like he went limp and that knockdown.
Yeah, he like immediately he got up. I was like, oh fuck. But Conor,
that's a fight of the year candidate for me. I don't care. That was fight of the year.
I wonder what the state of the UFC is going to be if, worst case, let's say that Francis leaves, Conor doesn't fight again. Let's say like he changes his mind in some alternate world, he leaves, and then John doesn't fight anymore. What would the UFC be after that? Like, all those stars gone. That'd be awful. I don't know where they would go from there. The Izzy would have to carry the UFC with Conor gone. Yeah, Conor, John, and yeah, they would have to find the next star. Conor gone, John, and Francis. That's like arguably your 3 biggest stars. And there is a slight chance that they stop fighting. Francis, I'm almost guaranteeing he's done. John, it's kind of mysterious what's going to happen. I think he's going to fight Stipe, but I really don't know.
Yeah. He's got a few more years left. John Jones does.
Because there's part of him, like, who knows? He's like, I've done so much. What do I have left to prove? Like, I'm sure that's in the back of his mind somewhere. Conor is just fucking filthy rich. But I think he's going to fight again. I don't think he's done. He's definitely improving for some reason. He's improving his physique.
His record 21-5. People say that he sucks, but I'm like, he's 21-5.
Yeah,
so not bad. You can't say that he sucks.
Yeah,
he has 20 wins in MMA.
Yeah,
not a lot of people can say that. I don't think Nate's broken 20. Oh no, has he? Oh no,
I think he has 20 over 20, but he has a lot of losses though, way more than Conor does. Yeah. Because Ariel Helwani, the biggest MMA reporter, was saying that he was like predicting that was going to happen. He's like, yeah, we're going to do a lot of star power. The UFC is going to be in a tough spot. I'm like, I hope that doesn't happen. He's right about Francis though. That's probably going to happen. But I don't know. I don't think John or Conor is leaving.
At that point, it's a guarantee. He's going to go fight Tyson Fury. Boxing.
He's going to fight Tyson Fury for $100 million and just go into the sunset. He deserves it though. But
well, definitely he deserves it.
I just wish he could have worked something out. Like I really do. Like maybe like a cross promotion fight, like Conor and Floyd, but that's not gonna happen. So that's done.
Nah, they want to make as much buys as Conor and Floyd did.
Yeah, they want. Yeah, they wouldn't. They
talk
wouldn't.
Between them was
Yeah,
incredible.
that was spectacular. You're not gonna be able to replicate that ever again, or probably for like another 50 years, 100 years.
But
But
the press conferences were even like
those are like almost bigger than the
lit.
fight. Yeah, like they're almost
Yeah.
bigger than the fucking fights themselves. It was fucking.
the
It
press
was
conferences would sell out.
Those are like historic moments in I think in just sports in general. Those are always gonna be historic, like a Ali Frazier type press conference or like Ali Liston type press conference where it's just fucking historic. Like that's how big Conor and Floyd was. It was huge, like massive. But it's gonna be a long time till we see that shit again. It's gonna be very like if we ever see it in our lifetime. I don't know. We'd have to have two like two polarizing figures, and it's hard to be that big. But who knows what next for McGregor? But last thing of UFC, Peter Yan versus Aljamain Sterling. Guess we
Sterling's gonna get his ass kicked.
Yeah, let's be honest. Yan is the best. Yeah, he's
Sterling's gonna get his fucking ass kicked.
He knows it. He knows it. Let's be honest. Yeah. Yan's too explosive. He's too powerful. He's too strong. Sterling's good. Could he get a win? Maybe with a submission. That's his best bet. But he cannot strike him. Cannot box him. He can't even take him down because Yan's so fucking explosive. I don't know what the fuck he's gonna do. He's fucked. He knows it. It's just a matter of time. But I like Sterling. But
as long as he doesn't take a knee to the head on the ground,
Yan better not fuck that shit up again. Like
Yan better not do that shit again because I remember that. I was like, what the fuck?
There's only two guys I see threatening Yan: Cody Stanhagen or Dillashaw. Those are the two guys I can only see maybe beating Yan, and I don't know if they could. Those are the guys with the best shots. I think Dillashaw's probably gonna get the next title shot because he beat Sanhagen.
Because he beat Sanhagen, and
it was razor
Dillashaw
close.
Returning soon?
He's recovering from that knee injury from Sanhagen using like I think it was a heel hook. So he's probably out for a few months. But I think by the time he recovers, if it's not too drastic of an injury, maybe they'll fight this year, end of this year. I'm hoping because that fight was a couple months ago already. Probably recovering still. Yeah, so I would love Dillashaw versus Yan. That would be fucking lit. That would be like
sign me up for that.
Yeah, and one guy that's making kind of run is Dominic Cruz, but he beat Pedro Munoz, and Pedro Munoz is good. He just beat him. Will Dominic make to the top again? I don't know because he was the best. He's still the best bantamweight of all time. He defeated Dillashaw. He beat Uriah Faber twice. He beat a lot of good fucking fighters in bantamweight when he was on his run. A guy I want to see him fight is Sean O'Malley. That's what I want to see. Sean should fight Dominic.
Oh, yes.
If he beats Dominic, he's ready. Or maybe Dominic and he beats Dominic and then he beats like a.
He wants that fight too, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does want that fight. Yeah, he wants that fight.
He wants to fight Cruz.
If he can beat Cruz and maybe beat someone the likes of Sanhagen, maybe then he'll be ready. He'll be ready for a title shot. I don't know if he could beat Sanhagen, honestly. That guy's fucking good. Or even Cruz. Cruz is not bad at all still. He's really good. I have to see how great Sean really is. We're going to find out. I think he's ranked now. He's actually ranked number 12. So he's officially ranked.
Sean O'Malley's finally ranked?
Yeah, he's finally ranked. Finally, about fucking time. But he needs to face the best. I know he's being careful and cautious. He doesn't want to ruin what he's building right now. But he has the potential to be pretty big. A pretty big name. Maybe I would say star power comparison would be maybe a Izzy, if he can keep that run up like that. Well, if he can be that successful in his run, maybe like an Izzy type of star power. Never Connor. You're not gonna see another Connor star power for a long time, but maybe like an Izzy level of star power if he can keep knocking people out, fucking people up. So yeah, I would say Dominic versus Sean would be good. But yeah, guys, that's UFC. Next up, we have boxing, and there's only really one piece of news. Canelo Alvarez is fighting light heavyweight champ Bivol May 7th, and if he beats him, or May 5th, sorry, if he beats him, he might fight Triple G a third time.
In September.
It's probably going to be, Independence Day as always, I'm guessing. Mexican Independence Day, but this Bivol guy is fucking good. I'm actually kind of scared for Canelo. He's going up to light heavyweight. That's fucking big, man. I believe that's either 190, high 190s, low 200s. I don't know if he even walks around at that weight. That's a lot of fucking weight. So, and Bivol's a big ass dude. I think this is the first time we're gonna see him not have the power advantage. If he does, then goddamn he hits hard. Like if he still has a power advantage at 205 or whatever it is, then he really hits fucking hard. Like I will be shocked if he hits harder than this guy does. I think this guy's undefeated. Canelo, I think his real goal is he's trying to become his like a 4-weight division champ. I think that he's trying to catch up to like Floyd and Pacquiao and stuff. I don't think he'll reach 5 because he'll have to go to heavyweight. That's way too fucking big, so I doubt that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'd have to fight like Tyson Fury or some shit. Good luck beating him. But yeah, he's not beating Tyson Fury. I highly doubt it. Or even Joshua.
Yeah, no one is right now.
No, not right now. So I would say Canelo has a good chance at winning, but there is a possibility that it's just too much size and he loses. Who do you think? Do you think he has a chance at this big ass weight? Could he beat someone like Bivol? Yeah, Bivol's the champ too, so he's not just some regular light heavyweight. He's probably the best in the world
right now.
He
has a chance. I mean, you're Canelo Alvarez.
Yeah,
best in the world.
I think there's always hope when you're Canelo, but it's a little scary, man.
Chance. Not a puncher's chance because you said
yeah.
Well, he's he's heavyweight, light heavyweight. He's a good striker.
That's like almost like a 30-pound jump. He was at 168. Now he's going up to like the 200s. That's fucking. That is a huge fucking jump in weight, man. Dimitri Bivol, light heavyweight. Actually, I might be wrong on the weight. Let me see something. I think I was thinking of a different weight class. Let me make sure I'm right on this.
Well, he has all the belts in the middleweight, right?
Yeah, middleweight. He has
middleweight.
Let me check. I might be ignorant in this shit. I think I was thinking of cruiserweight. Light heavyweight's not that heavy.
I think maybe it is cruiserweight.
Yeah. 178. Okay, so the thing, I got mistaken because he was going to go up to cruiserweight. He was going to fight some gigantic guy from Africa. That's a 30-pound jump, but he's going up to 178. Okay, that's different. It's a little more manageable.
Isn't middleweight like the 168 division?
Yeah, super middleweight 168. Yeah. That's where he fought the last guy, and he beat him. Plant, yeah. Which he did pretty well. Plant was not bad, though. He's a pretty good fighter, but... Okay, this makes sense, though. Yeah,
Canelo finished him.
He's too good. He's just too good. He's too imposing. Yeah. Okay, so he has a chance here, then. There's hope. But...
I mean, going up 10 pounds, not that bad.
No, I think he'll be fine. Looking at this, I'm trying to see... God damn it. I'm
sure
Bivol.
He walked around at that weight anyway, right?
Yeah, he probably walks around 180. I'm guessing 185. Yeah. He's pretty thick now, so let me see Bivol's record. What's his like? Okay, I don't give a shit about this person. Where is Bivol? I know he's like pretty intimidating man. Like he's pretty good. So let me see.
You can hear my brother watching Demon Slayer in the living room. He's catching up.
Let's see. God damn it. What's his record? That's all I need to know. Bivol record. Okay, so he doesn't have that many fights. He has 19 total fights. That's not many at all. Come on. Let me see this. I'm sure he's undefeated, though. 19-0, okay. With 11 KOs. He's from Kyrgyzstan, Russia. This is a Russian. They're always tough. Has he beaten anyone of note? No one that I know. But this guy, I've heard a lot about him. I know he's really fucking good. And Canelo's going to have a fight on his hands. This changes a lot. If he's not going up that much in weight, I'm more confident that he'll win. Maybe his coaches told him, like, no, dude, you can't go up to cruiserweight. You're fucking wild. Like, that's too much weight. So maybe that's why that changed. Because about a couple months ago, what was gonna happen. That was like the plan, but yeah. But it's the Triple G fight, though. I guess that's what everyone wants to hear about. Triple G's getting older. He's one of the greatest of our generation for sure at middleweight.
Definitely.
He's getting older.
He should have won the first fight. I love Canelo, but he should have won the first fight.
Yeah, Triple G won the first fight. That's for sure. That one, I think most people would agree. He beat Canelo. I had it like 8-4, 8 rounds to 4. I thought he won.
Wow, that bad, huh?
I thought Canelo won the first 4, but then Triple G started getting rhythm, and he just outboxed Canelo. And I think outpunched him, honestly. I think he got him. And the second one, that was close. I was okay with Canelo winning. I think he was the aggressor in the second one. The first one, Triple G won. To me, it was kind of clear. It wasn't a robbery. He wasn't robbed, but he should have won. Should have won for sure. And this one,
I feel like the second fight could have went either way.
Yeah, it could have gone either way.
But you're right. Canelo was the more of the aggressor.
Yeah,
the
judges see that.
Yeah. This
one, Canelo's even better than he was when he fought Triple G. Triple G's only getting older. I think Canelo's going to win this one more convincingly. I think he's going to... But to me, it's not as significant because Triple G's getting old. He's like an older man now. He's still going to be tough. He's always going to be tough, but he's not prime Triple G. Like the first fight, that was prime Triple G. We're not going to see that again. I highly doubt it. Even in his last fight, I don't think Triple G looked as much of a world beater as he has in the past. So Canelo is looking like a fucking monster every time we see him. He looks like a fucking the god amongst boys of boxing right now. That's really what he looks like. So I think Triple G is he's gonna lose this fight. But another piece of news is Ryan Garcia's fighting again. He's fighting some guy we don't know who the fuck he is. Again, seems like he's ducking the bigger names. But Ryan, he doesn't have that tenacity that you see someone like Tank have, or Teofimo Lopez, or Haney. Like, he doesn't have that will to me, it seems like he doesn't have the will to fight as much as they do. Like, if you want to be a champion, you have to have that kind of will. He doesn't seem to have it. He's too caught up in the social media aspect, too caught up in the fame. Like, he's more famous than all of them when it comes to, like, overall. In boxing world, he might not be as famous, but in, like, overall, like, with the young kids and all that, he's a huge name. So I think that's what he's been caught up in, that he's too enamored by it. And people like Tank Davis, I think, would fuck him up, honestly. I don't think he's at that level. I think Haney would beat him. Kambosos would definitely beat him. The guy that just beat Lopez, the guy that beat Lomachenko, that guy would fuck Ryan up. I can guarantee you that. So those guys live boxing. I don't think Ryan lives boxing. Even Canelo said it. He's like, this guy's wasting his potential. He's right. So you have to live. You have to live a life.
They were under De La Hoya's brand at one point.
And then Canelo said, fuck you, and he got his own now. So he even left his own. He said, fuck his own. He doesn't fuck with his own either. Because Ryan is in a tough spot. Does he have potential? He does. He's one of the most talented I've seen in a while, but he doesn't breathe boxing. He doesn't. He's not a Floyd or a Tank or a Canelo. Like, the fame doesn't matter. They're still as disciplined as they come. He's not, honestly. So he has a long way to go. But he's fighting again. Let's see what we get. Let's see what we see. Maybe we'll see some improvements. Then again, he's fighting someone we don't fucking know, so he's probably not on the level of these other guys. But we'll see what happens with Ryan.
Hopefully.
Yeah, and as far as other fights, Tyson Fury's fighting, I believe, Dylan White. I think he's beating anyone that faces him right now. Tyson's the best in the world.
Plain and simple.
Yeah, he's the greatest. Some of them call him the greatest heavyweight ever. I mean, that's a valid point. Do I call him the greatest? It's tough. It's between him and Ali, but you could argue that he's the greatest heavyweight of all time at this point. So there is an argument there's an argument to be made. I mean, he beat Klitschko when Klitschko was the man. He was knocking everyone the fuck out. He dominated Klitschko. He beat Wilder twice. I'm not gonna lie, Wilder's better than people give credit for. Wilder's very good. Did
Wilder win the first fight, or was that a draw?
It was a draw.
It was a draw. Yeah. Okay.
And then
I thought Wilder won that fight. I think he did win that fight, the first one.
The next fight, Fury beat his ass. But then the third one, Wilder almost beat Fury. He almost knocked him out in that one round. I think it was round.
That fight was crazy. It was a lot. Oh my god.
Fury
was just.
Yeah, Fury just poses well.
Shots. He was just throwing them at will, but they were landing.
He imposes will. That's what Fury did. That's why he's the best in the world. Wilder should fight Joshua next, maybe. Maybe that would be a good fight. I would love to see
Wilder versus Anthony Joshua?
Yeah, that'd be a great fight. But then again...
Fury versus Joshua.
Fury's fighting the guy that beat Joshua. He's going to fight...
Okay.
Well, actually,
yeah.
I think what's happening is Usyk, the guy that beat Joshua, Alexander...
Yeah.
I think Joshua has a rematch clause, so they're going to fight again.
Okay, yeah.
The Alexander guy's fucking good. Like, goddamn. I don't think he beats Fury, though, but he's really fucking good. He's like another guy from, I think, around Russia. Like, just a fucking animal. Like,
It
he's a
just
monster.
seems like with Anthony Joshua, man, he gets so close to getting the biggest fight of his life,
He blows
and
it.
then he blows it away.
Yeah. The fight
blows
with
it.
Reese. He got his ass beat. He did come back in that one. He beat Andy Reese. But then
Yeah.
Alexander, who was like a phenom on cruiserweight, comes up and beats him down. I was like, fuck. He beat him down. So he's going to be tough to beat. I think Fury's the only guy that can beat him right now. Maybe Wilder. I honestly think Wilder beats Joshua. I honestly do. I think deep down he'd beat Joshua too. But we'd have to find out. But yeah, boxing is looking kind of exciting. It's nowhere near as exciting as UFC. But boxing, it is what it is. Final topic. We haven't talked about this in a while, but the NFL is about to come to an end with the Super Bowl. So we got I think this is like my dream matchup. The Bengals versus the Rams. I was actually really praying that this would happen. I was praying that the Rams would win and that the Bengals would win, and that's what happened. So we got Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow is a guy that I haven't seen this ice cold since probably Brady. He's a special guy, man. The thing is, he gets under pressure a lot. Like the Titans game, I think it was the divisional round. He got sacked like multiple times. He didn't give a fuck. He just kept throwing the ball.
It was 9 times. The Titans set a playoff record for most sacks in a playoff game with 9, or I think it was tied.
Think about it. He was that pressured, but he was that ice cold. He's like, I'm still gonna win this game. And he won the game. He fucking won. And then the kicker's ice cold too. He knows it. Like he's gonna make it. He already knows. Like I'm actually scared. I'm scared.
They have as good as the Rams are with their receivers, the Bengals are also good with their receiving core.
Very good. Yeah, they have that young man, Chase.
Jamar Chase.
Jamar Chase is very
Higgins.
Good. Yep.
Look out for T. Higgins. I
Joe
feel like
Mixon.
He's going to catch a lot of passes this year.
Joe Mixon's a very good running back. He's very good. Yeah.
And they also have Tyler Boyd, who's also pretty good as the third option.
He's pretty good. They have a solid
wide receiver.
And Burrow is just ice cold, man. You can't really.
Burrow's good, man. He's really good.
You can't really stop him. You can keep sacking him. He doesn't give a fuck. He's gonna make completions. It doesn't matter. There's a lot of young.
It doesn't matter.
There's a lot of. Yeah, he's a monster. There's a lot of young quarterbacks
He's calm under pressure, man. He's calm under pressure. When the game's on the line, he proved it in Kansas City, down 21-3 at halftime.
He outplayed Mahomes, basically.
Outplayed Mahomes in the second half. Credit to the Bengals defense for stopping Mahomes.
Yeah,
huge credit to the Bengals defense for stopping Mahomes.
Yeah, they're pretty fucking good. Pretty good. Joe Burrow, he has like that Brady. He's got that Brady-esque kind of veins.
He has some Brady in him. I don't want to.
Did he not play the full year last year? Like he kind of like stopped midway or something?
Oh, he got hurt. Yeah, Joe Burrow got injured last year, his rookie year.
Yeah,
he tore his ACL.
That's right.
He might as well call this his rookie year then.
Might as well, yeah. His first year as a starter.
Well, they weren't doing well his rookie year anyway. This was before he had the receivers he had.
Yeah. Now he has a team. Joe Mixon's underrated. Joe Mixon's a very good running back.
Definitely underrated. He's a great running back.
He's a great cutback. He's like a one cut back. He's like a very good one cut back.
And he can catch the ball too. So
yeah, he's a good receiving back. The defense is pretty good. They did their job against Kansas City. They did. Got
they did their job against Tennessee too.
Yeah, against Tennessee.
They were able to stop Derrick Henry.
Yeah, they did do a very good job stopping him. He got like a lot of short gains.
But then again, Derrick Henry was coming back from an injury.
True.
Foot injury.
True, yeah.
But it was still stopping Derrick Henry is impressive enough, especially in a playoff game.
Yeah, he's a fucking monster. Like he's an animal.
But compared to the Bengals defense is definitely not better than the Rams defense.
No, it's not. Yeah,
on
it's
paper, it's not.
Yeah. You got Von Miller,
Aaron Donald,
Ramsey
on the D line. Ramsey, Von Miller, Leonard Floyd.
I'm pretty sure I saw Eric Weddle. Was he on the wet? I saw his name.
Oh yeah, Eric Weddle's there too as a safety.
Good safety.
He's good safety. Yeah. Like we mentioned, Jalen Ramsey.
Yeah.
They're pretty good. They're pretty good defensively, really good. But
very good. Yeah.
I feel like the Bengals have Joe Burrow, so I feel like they have a chance.
I don't think he doesn't even care if he gets sacked. Like you have to.
The Rams have matched their offense. The Rams offense.
Yeah, he's a fucking monster.
Rams offense is pretty good too. I'm very happy for Matt Stafford.
Odell.
First year out of Detroit.
Yeah.
Gets traded from Detroit, and now he's first year out, not playing with the Lions in the Super Bowl.
That's amazing. Cooper Kupp Cooper Kupp's a fucking monster, man.
Cooper Kupp's a man.
He's the next Wes Welker. That's what he is. He's Wes Welker 2.0. Literally.
I say he's even better than Wes Welker, to be honest.
You might have a case. Yeah, he might be better. He's better deep than Wes.
I think he is, because Wes Welker had Tom Brady and Peyton Manning.
It's true. He did have like amazing fucking quarterbacks, and he's better.
Yeah.
He's better at catching the deep ball than Wes was. Wes was like more of an inside guy. He was a slot. Yeah.
Wes was more of the slot guy that would run the short route.
Yeah, he had like unstoppable like dig routes and shit. You couldn't stop him on that.
Good footwork.
Very good footwork. Cooper has very good footwork. I think he has underrated speed. He can burn you low key. And then you got Odell.
I'm happy to see Odell in the Super Bowl.
I really want to see him win a ring. I really want to see, and Stafford. Odell and Stafford deserve it, man. It's like
no, they definitely deserve it. Yeah. But I'm going with the Bengals here.
Really?
I'm picking them to win. I'm
a Rams fan, but it's tough. It's tough.
Just because, well, it's gonna be a high scoring game.
Yeah.
I got it, 34-31.
Oof, I think it is gonna be high scoring. I agree, it's gonna be high scoring.
All I'm saying is, if it comes down to a field goal,
yeah,
I'm going with the Bengals.
Fuck, man.
Their kicker's ice cold, bro. He's ice cold, like you just said. McPherson, their kicker, is ice cold.
I mean, I'm very scared for the Super Bowl because I'm a Rams fan, Odell fan. I'm scared to play Joe Burrow, man. He's a fucking monster. Like, he's gonna fucking. You really can't like stump him. He's ice. He's just ice in his veins, like Brady used to when he was young. It's like you can't ice that guy.
I gotta have to go with the Bengals. I mean, I went to LSU.
You're an LSU guy?
Yeah. I mean, I know the guy. I know Joe Burrow, so I've talked to him a few times already.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Joe has like a swag factor for sure.
Yeah, he's a guy. He got that it factor about him.
He's smooth. He's a smooth guy.
I'm a Chargers fan, but I'm a big time Justin Herbert fan.
Oh, Herbert's a good player too.
I like Joe Burrow as well. Coming out of college, I knew he was going to be gone at the number 1 pick, so I'm like, all right, Justin Herbert it is, and we got a blessing.
Yeah, I would say.
Yeah, I'm going with the Bengals, 34-31. I know there's going to be a few sacks in the game. Burrow's obviously going to take a few sacks. Let's just call it. Yeah. Let's call it what it is. Rams D line is good.
Fucking ridiculous.
Enough to get a few sacks. But I think Joe Burrow, he gets it done this weekend on Sunday. I think he gets it done 34-31. I think it will be a game-winning field goal.
I think since I'm such a big Rams fan, I gotta go with the Rams, but they're gonna have to keep it a touchdown or more because if it's a fucking field goal, man, we're fucked with that kicker. But yeah, he's too fucking good. He's too fucking good. Ramsey.
I just know Jalen Ramsey. He's gonna cover Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase is really good. Another LSU guy.
He better be on his ass all game. He's gonna have to be. Yeah, he's gonna have to be on his ass.
But I feel like as good as Jamar Chase is, I don't think he'll be the key factor in this game.
Yeah, I think him and Ramsey are gonna negate. Yeah.
I know Jamar Chase is gonna have a few catches, and he'll obviously have some really good plays. Both sides, Ramsey and Chase, they're gonna have made some really good plays. But I feel like the key players for this game for the Bengals on offense is gonna be Joe Mixon and T. Higgins.
Yeah, I think Joe Mixon's a very good back. Let's see if the line can hold up, give him some holes. But I'm praying that Stafford plays his best game, that a Cooper Kupp and Odell are at their best, and that everyone else does what they're supposed to do, and they can beat that defense. Yeah.
I think both quarterbacks in this game, they're both going to throw for 300 yards.
Oh, yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, for sure. I think
we saw Joe Burrow do it to the Bengals.
Yeah,
to the Chiefs. Excuse me.
This is Odell's. This is Odell's like rising arc. He's like rising to the occasion finally after all this time.
I feel like it's his comeback arc more than a rise.
Comeback arc. And while Cooper Kupp's probably going to be double covered, he's going to have to do his job for sure, getting open, making the plays that needs to be made. Stafford has to play a good game. He has to be smart. Sometimes he will play a bad game or two. We can't have that in this one. He has to play his best. This is like the most exciting Super Bowl in a long time, probably like several years. Like Brady was always in the fucking Super Bowl, like boring ass Super Bowls with his ass in there. But even the Falcons
one, I was mad. For sure.
Yeah, the Falcons Super Bowl, that was ass with Brady, where he came back from 25 points down. I was like, fuck. I really wanted him to lose, but he still won.
That wasn't ass. It was crazy. Of course, I'm mad that
I was very upset.
But I was upset. But I was like, damn.
Yeah, or the year
Seattle. Really did that.
Seattle threw a pick. Yeah, the year Seattle threw a pick at the end zone. It was like, fuck. You serious, man? I was very upset about those years.
Like, dude, what the fuck?
Yeah, I think I haven't been this excited since. What was the last Super Bowl? Was Mahomes, right? It was Mahomes and
Jimmy Garoppolo.
That was all right. It was all right. Yeah.
It was a good game. It's just Chiefs came back and and Jimmy G choked it.
Like he always does. He always chokes.
Yeah.
He doesn't have that Brady-esque ice in his veins like
he
Brady
doesn't.
did. Doesn't. Yeah.
And he might even go play at Tampa. Is what I'm hearing.
Oh shit. That'd be kind of interesting.
To replace Brady now that Brady's retired.
Yeah, that's kind of interesting. But
man, I got the Bengals, so I'm rooting for the underdog.
I'm gonna say Rams win. I'm gonna say they win. Let's see, like 35-28. I'm gonna say they win like by a touchdown. I hope I'm right.
Touchdown.
Yeah, I think they win by a touchdown.
I got it. Like I said, I got it 34-31. I think it's gonna be close.
I think it's gonna be high scoring. It's gonna be high scoring for sure. Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who you got?
Bro, I gotta say Bengals, but I mean, it's going to be close either way. It could go. I feel like it could go either way. I mean, it's going to be a crazy one. I think.
Yeah, it's going to be a pretty good fucking game. But yeah, guys, that's all the topics we have. John, you have any topics or not?
No. Any of you guys got one?
No,
hey, PD Blue, y'all got anything else you want to say?
I guess not. But we've been going. I think we've been going on for quite some time.
I got one.
What you got, bro?
All
right. Who do you guys think is the strongest Spider-Man out of the main three in the movies?
Strongest Spider-Man in the main three.
Just think about the feats that have been accomplished.
Well, Toby did stop a train with his own arms.
Yeah, it was a speeding train too. Yeah, with people in it.
With people in it.
But Tom Holland.
He's pretty strong too.
He did some impressive things. He was able to
held that ferry together. That was like cut in half.
That was pretty impressive. That shit probably weighs who knows how many tons. Also, he was able to momentarily he stopped Bucky when he punched him. Who knows how much force that was applied? Like Bucky's punch, how strong it is. But that's impressive. Also,
Andrew hasn't really shown too much though.
Yeah, there's not too much. Andrew didn't really do shit.
They didn't do any kind of strength feats or anything.
He's probably, due to the lack of feats, he's probably the weakest to lack of feats. But Tom or Toby Spider-Man? Tom lives in more of a comic book kind of world where big time feats are more common, like the Avengers, and he fought Captain America momentarily, and overpowered him a little bit, but then Cap overpowered him when they were fighting in the Civil War movie.
Did y'all watch No Way Home?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All I got to say is Tom was he was going in with the glider down toward Goblin as hard as he could with bloodlust.
Oh,
and Toby ran in, grabbed that shit, was calm as fuck, just held that shit back.
Damn, that's a good point. Maybe he is stronger.
That's a good point.
That was a bloodlust. Yeah, I think that's a good feat.
He was so straight faced,
He was just like,
fuck
don't
do it.
Yeah, that was a bloodlust. That definitely bloodlust. Yeah, I have to go with Toby because that overrides everything because he fucking stopped bloodlust Spider-Man. So probably Toby.
People don't realize Toby Spider-Man. You remember in Spider-Man 2 when he held up that wall to protect Mary Jane? The side of the building.
Oh,
it wasn't just the side of the building. It had that sun that was pulling the weight of every car in the city toward that thing, so that weight was applied to that building side.
That's fucking impressive too. Yeah,
that was very impressive.
Yeah, he was stopping who knows how many tens of tons that shit weighed plus the gravity pulling against. I was like, god damn, that's fucking insane.
I think in a guide it said it was pulling every car in the city toward that. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
God damn, yeah, that force. Who knows if you quantified how large it would be. So yeah, probably Toby. He's probably the strongest. But yeah, Toby, Tom, and then fucking Andrew doesn't have any fucking feats really. So yeah,
not yet, unless we get a new Spider-Man movie.
Yeah,
with Andrew Garfield in it.
Yeah, but there you guys have.
Apparently, I think they said they're both. I think they said that Tobey Maguire Spider-Man and Andrew Garfield Spider-Man. I think they said they're both MCU now.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Well, they got to be.
And Toby's too old to be playing it. I think that's why he's done. He's just older now. But
I think they want. I don't know. I think they said they're gonna show him at least one more time. I think.
He's gonna make cameo. He's gonna appear in some movies maybe in the future.
That'd be cool. I don't mind seeing him, but Yeah, if only he was younger. He's just too old now. But
I do have one question though, because I'm very confused.
What?
About this particular one. Is this version of Venom, is he Andrew Garfield's Venom, or is he Tom Holland's Venom?
He might be Andrews, because I think he just left a little piece for Tom in his universe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tend to lean towards Andrew too.
And that's what I think is going to happen to his friend, because his friend eventually, the bigger guy, he's smaller now because he's about to play a role. He's going to be like Hobgoblin, I'm sure. I feel like that little piece of Venom is going to get onto Tom. He's going to do something because he doesn't know him anymore personally. He's going to do something as that symbiote Spider-Man is going to piss off that dude, his friend, and because his friend knows like magic and stuff from his grandma, he's going to turn into the Hobgoblin because. He got fucking, I don't know, something happened with symbiote Spider-Man.
But wait a minute, I think didn't they erase that too? So I don't think he knows that he can do the.
Well, he would still know that. He just doesn't know who Tom is. So like his friend is, his grandma, his mom, or someone who knows all that magic shit, and he's getting smaller for a role. I think he's going to play a Hobgoblin. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So I think that's what's going to happen. Tom's going to get that symbiote suit with that little piece of Venom. He's going to do something fucked up, and then that guy, his friend's going to come through and be like, I got to kill this fucking dude. Or do something with it.
Yeah, that makes sense. I tend to agree with that.
Because I'm seeing either way. He could be Hobgoblin, really.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere, just want to kill Spider-Man or something.
Yeah, and MCU is looking up. I mean, it's going to be hard to replicate what Robert Downey Jr. did for like 10 years. It's going to be hard.
I got one. The new Batman movie. Coming out
shit
in March.
Now I'm the biggest biggest Batman fanatic in the world, man. So I
love Batman too.
Yeah, well, it looks hopeful.
The one scene that they showed, one clip of the movie that they showed of the like in the funeral with the.
I definitely like that. What excites me is it's rated R, like it should be. Every Batman movie should.
I think it's rated at PG-13 now.
Oh fuck! God damn it!
Really?
But,
no.
That sucks. But it should have like a Joker vibe, like darkness, because Batman, his whole life mission is to fight crime, and like that should be put on full display. I know kids love Batman and shit, but come on, give us something.
I'm gonna make
something.
I think I want to make a prediction, a pretty bold prediction. I'm predicting at the end of that movie we're gonna see Joaquin Phoenix's Joker.
Dude, I would lose my shit. I would lose my shit if that happened. Like, goddamn.
I feel like, because if you really look at it, both like the cinematography, it looks kind of the same.
Like similar to the Joker's. Similar. The only problem is that Joker was already like, I would say late 30s, early 40s when he saw Bruce Wayne in the Joker movie, and Bruce was like 8 years old. It's the only problem with that. He'd be like 7 years old.
You'd have to make him like an old ass Joker, like all wrinkly and just
like all wrinkly and old and shit. Like, let's say Batman's what if he's like barely starting out, early 20s. That means Joker would be like 12 years later. It'd be in his like late 40s, early 50s. It could work, maybe that might be able to work, but that's the only problem.
See, Joker at that time, at the end of the Joker movie, he had like an army basically.
Yeah, he basically like, Gotham. The movement that he created with like the idea of like there's no way to end the discrimination of like social classes. Basically, they all joined him in his efforts.
Obviously, Joker wouldn't fight that Batman, Robert.
And his parents and his parents died. Remember that at the end?
Yeah.
Bruce Wayne's parents died like right there. Yeah, that's big right there. There's a possibility he just had to be in his 50s though, like basically in his late 40s, early 50s.
It was a different Alfred, though.
Yeah,
I think
it was like he was decently young though. That would be fine. Alfred's old anyway, so I mean, that's
could
not
make
a problem.
It work. I feel like they could do Joker like that if they really wanted to.
Yeah, and they better.
But I do like this version of the Riddler though that they have in the movie.
Yeah, he's pretty
more sadistic.
He seems pretty intriguing. Yeah, he definitely seems pretty sadistic. I hope they don't drop the ball on it. I'm gonna thoroughly analyze that. Every like DC movie, I know they tend to drop the ball a lot. Only on some they haven't, like Joker, Dark Knight, but like Justice League and shit, they drop the ball big time on those.
Well, I think I know didn't the DC company say they weren't involved in the Joker movie?
I believe so. I think that was true. I don't think they were involved.
I
think
remember,
it was.
I don't think they were involved in the Joker movie.
Yeah, but they definitely should bring that version in somehow. I don't know, but they kind of messed up with making Bruce so young. But
they're rebooting everything now, huh?
yeah, like I believe Ben Affleck's done. Henry
There's
Cavill.
all the Flash stuff. They're trying to like redo everything.
Yeah, Henry Cavill. Henry Cavill is no longer Superman. Gal Gadot though, she's like the only one that might stick around. She's doing Wonder Woman. She's a good Wonder Woman. Aquaman.
Batman movie's supposed to be 3 hours. I'm pretty sure. Huh? Pretty long.
Yeah, that's what they said. It's supposed to be like 2 hours and 58 minutes long.
They're like implying a Dark Knight length. That shit was long, but it was amazing. So, yeah, hopefully it's as good or better, which is gonna be hard to replicate.
Because it's that long, maybe we're gonna see some few credit scenes.
Oof, yeah, definitely. I want to see some of that. I want to see some Joker. I want to see some. So there's gonna be some Riddler in there. Who knows? Maybe we'll get a hint at
Riddler,
some Robin.
Obviously, he's the main antagonist in the movie.
Yeah. You know what we need? We need a real life Red Hood interpretation.
Yeah, dude.
Red Hood is
Tim Drake shit, bro.
Dude, he was. Dude, the animated movie is one of the best I've ever seen. Under the Red Hood. God damn, that shit was good. So.
And we need what's the dude's name? The Knight.
Arkham Knight.
Not the Arkham Knight.
Nightwing? Or are you talking about Dick Tracy?
No, the one that in the Batman video game, the one that he's dressed up as a knight.
Yeah, that was Arkham Knight, the newest Batman movie. I mean game. That came out.
But no, what's his name? He was
Red Hood. It was Jason Todd.
Not
the antagonist. He actually wore like not Batman's look-alike thing. It was actual like a knight.
Oh, like Azrael.
He had a big ass sword.
Oh, we're talking about Azrael, the guy.
Azrael, yeah.
Yeah, he was trying to continue on Batman's legacy. Like he was like a warrior. Yeah, that guy would be a cool character. He's like trying to carry on his legacy. That would be cool, but that was like an Arkham verse kind of character. I'm not sure if he's probably in some comic book somewhere, but he's definitely an interesting character. I want to see the Robins more explored, but Batman seems very young in this movie, so.
I think you can explore the Robins more in the new video game that's coming out soon. I know
Batman's Gotham Knights. Gotham Knights. Yeah. Basically, Batman has already passed, and Batgirl, I think Tim Drake, Dick Grayson, they all have to take over and like continue his legacy because he's dead.
Yeah, they got to do something with Robin, dude. Like you're saying, bro. When's the last time they've done that?
Yeah, they kind of
movie, like
they almost hinted it with the last Dark Knight movie, but they stopped that. It was the Dark Knight Rises.
The police guy.
I'm kind of sad they stopped the Dark Knight movies with Christian Bale.
They're fucking good. Damn. But it sucked Heath Ledger passed, man. He was like prolific. He's a prolific guy. But this guy's really good too, though. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But any more questions, John?
No. Oh, one more. Sorry.
One more.
Have y'all watched the new Peacemaker series?
No, I haven't watched it.
No.
Yeah. Is it good?
It's pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty funny. You obviously Peacemaker from the Suicide Squad.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I heard about it though.
And I love John Cena, so I had to watch it. And it's a pretty good show.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty good, and it's funny.
He was a good character. He was a good character. I think he was a pretty cool character.
Yeah, I like Peacemaker. Yeah. He's funny.
He was like that movie wasn't bad. The new one.
It's a pretty good show.
Yeah.
I never knew about Peacemaker's like background because I wasn't really much of a DC guy. I only really liked Batman. Apparently, Peacemaker's dad racist as fuck.
I think I remember seeing a trailer on it. Yeah. It looks interesting.
The white dragon or something.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys know about that supervillain. The white dragon.
The DC they need to pick it up on their real life movies or real life interpretations. They always drop the ball, man. They have to do something.
But the series it's on HBO Max. Yeah. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good show. I like it.
Yeah,
it's very entertaining.
I'll probably check that out too, but
you get hooked instantly. Like it's pretty good.
Yeah. I guess that's it. I think we've been over like 3 hours on this one. God damn.
What time is it?
It's like 7:20. But we hope you guys fucked with it. Next episode is actually episode 50. I need to kind of formulate a special episode. Think of something special. 50 episodes in, so this is 49. I need to think of something, but we'll definitely get back to you guys on that. Join the Discord if you're not in it. You can join us. Well, you got to rank up to talk because we had to stop that bullshit with a bunch of fucking loud ass people. But yeah, that shit was annoying as fuck. I had to have an iron fist the whole fucking time. Bunch of dumbasses out there. But yeah, guys, we hope you guys enjoyed. Join the Discord, become a debater in this community. But we hope you guys enjoyed it. And episode 50, I'll try to think of something special. So.